think if the mic stays here and I lower it like that, it should be fine. You know, that noise, I can't. I can't stand it. Anyways, how is everyone for watching? That's gonna drop pretty quick. How is everyone doing? Hey Malcolm, hey Morita. Oh wait, I can just put it up here. Hey Moritaka, hey Malcolm. I'm done simping for the day. That's cool. I've got my dirty bean water right here. I forgot it's hot. Damn. Whew. Anyways, I haven't finished the first chapter of the epilogue, but John basically just got his suit. The open world is open to me right now, and I've got a few missions, so I stopped playing and thought this would be a great time to start streaming the game again. There you go. Audio is fine. Okay. Also, you probably noticed I've turned off most of the HUD for the game because I feel like I've played it a while and it adds a little bit of challenge, but mostly immersion a lot. How does one drink coffee in summer? Well, when you've been looking at screens all day and then you are going to do a pajama live stream and your eyes are really, really tired. So, you know, I should probably place it a little closer and let's consult. Excuse me. Damn, Rockstar knows what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, you can turn off most of the HUD. Like, I've basically turned everything off. I can quickly check my objectives and some stuff by pressing down on the D-pad. I can see Sadie Adler is right in front of me because we are right in front. Right at the bottom of. That's north, right? I don't know, that way is north, so. But we're right next to Valentine, and it's super interesting to see it change over a few years. Like, I can't wait to. I think something a lot of people probably were excited for about exploring the open world again during the epilogue is that a few years have passed. Things are probably destroyed, rebuilt. No, not rebuilt, built. So, yeah, it's cold as balls here. I've been playing Breath of the Wild today. Oh, you've got a. I probably say this every time, but for some reason I'm surprised that you have a Switch. Probably because, I probably forget a few times when you say it, but that's cool. Again, I've seen a few. I really don't know anything about it, but I love the art style. The gameplay is pretty cool. The physics. I saw a friend of mine showed me a bit of gameplay. There are a ton of physics at play. Oh, no, this is the general store. She's at the, Oh! Sorry, ma'am.
What's your problem?
Hello, miss.
And John's voice actor, I love that the original came back, even though he kind of stopped voice acting. And the amount of work he must have done for this. I came early today. Hey, Maiba, how are you doing? And of course, I've got a little. It's off. Of course, if you're gonna vape, you need a nice drink to go with it. That's also kind of a reason to get the coffee. Anyway, Sadie, how you been? A few years.
I thought I told you to leave it, Bubba.
I thought to myself,
My sister has a Switch. She's moved back home, so I finally got a chance to play the game.
Enjoy your drink
Nice.
in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time, leave me alone.
Or what?
Whoa! That's a shot in the trailer.
Get the hell out of here before she kills us all.
You!
Get out of here.
And she shoved a glass in his mouth. That guy
On Marston.
may not kiss ever again.
It's good to see you.
At least correctly.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity.
Yeah, Jim is very
Knew
close to
nothing about
John.
You killed feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought
I love how
that
they're
sounded
casually
like
talking
you.
about this in front of the bartender.
Abigail
He
and Jack.
gives
She-
zero
She's
shit.
fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy some property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly, and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight.
Huh?
Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Usually.
Then,
Also, yeah, a small thing that disappointed me. Well, I know it's a bit understandable, but I thought that I really wanted more bounty hunting missions. So I hope that they put a lot more in the epilogue as well.
Come on then.
Well, again, maybe I should play the mission first to
Where
find
we
out.
headed?
But
Strawberry. Got on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's
What?
an accountant, I think.
Sounds
imagine if
easy.
his. I know, wait, it can't,
Come on.
because
We got a bit of
you
a
can either
ride.
kill Jimmy
I
Brooks
know.
as Arthur, so. Like. Or maybe
telling
it's someone
me.
else. Again, it'd be curious to
said
know,
you
like,
had-
if you kept Jimmy Brooks alive, what if it's him? Who knows? Because he's a pen guy. He gave Arthur a pen. Or if you do kill him, maybe it's someone else, just for the
Something
sake
to
of the
discuss. I
mission.
didn't think we'd be chasing
Again,
down an
Rockstar
outlaw.
so far,
There's something else.
from what I've seen, thought of
What?
absolutely
Micah.
everything.
Micah?
So
I think so. I heard of someone sounded like him about a year back.
Okay.
We always said, if we found him,
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changed.
I didn't think I'd see any of you again after you left for the Yukon.
Now we came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I aim to be. Probably why I can't afford it. This country's becoming real
I agree. After the bounties and
civilized.
treasure maps
folk
were
won't
done,
be
I ran out
around
of
for
money
long.
fast and wished I had more ways of making cash other than selling stolen stuff at the trader. It's at the fence. But I gotcha, yeah. No, it wasn't even about the money. I still had lots of money when Arthur, unfortunately, passed. But it was just fun, you know, exploring, seeing where they are, and they all had a little bit of a different mission function. So I was always a little bit curious to see what they had to offer. No, I just came, but I gotta go. Alright then, thanks for dropping by. I just... the heck happened?
All right, see what you can find. Like I said, feller's name is Nathan Kirk. Banker, bald, 45.
Okay.
You head up that way. I'll meet you in a bit.
I need to, like... pretty sure I can just walk down the street and find him.
You seen a bald New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk, about 45?
No, sir. We get
Just gonna
plenty
share
of
the
New
stream on
Yorkers
Twitter, grab
here.
a snack and come back.
Resort
No probs.
town, you see, the Adirondacks of the West, the mayor calls it, but I can't remember any of the bastards.
Okay.
Ask in the general store or the post office. They tend to know who's in residence for the season, as we say.
Season. Good lord.
Is this the general? Yeah, the general store.
Hi there.
Can I help you, partner?
Yeah, I'm looking for a fella. New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk.
Never heard of him. We get a lot of New Yorkers. It's a resort town, you see.
I'm sure.
Try in the Welcome Center. They tend to know most of the visitors there.
Thank you.
Welcome center. Ah, here it is.
You seen a fella? Fella from New York? Bald guy?
Yeah. A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a wanted man. I work for the government. Sort of. His name's Nathan Kirk.
Mr. Kirk. But he's so charming.
Is he staying here?
He's, up in room 3.
I'm gonna go pay him a visit. It's government business.
How exciting.
Mr. Kirk! Mr. Kirk, you in there?
Who is it?
It's just a friend. Just a friend. Come on, open the door.
I didn't do it. I didn't.
Stop.
Whoa, shit.
That's Nathan Kirk. Oh, got him?
Oh, shut up. Come on, jump on. Oh.
Okay,
We gotta get after him. Remember, we want him alive, though.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. He went right. Easy.
Hang in there, girl.
Stay on him. I'll catch up with you.
Where are you going? Shit. Good girl. Doing okay, girl. You'll be okay.
We just want to talk.
You're back.
Almost had him. Come on.
You're monsters! Monsters! Yeah, scatter!
Look out! It's okay. We're getting there, ain't we?
I'm an innocent man!
Then come on and talk to us.
You've got no right to do this! Please, no!
You're doing well. This could get messy. Stay calm.
What you caught there?
Get off of me!
I'll tie the bastard.
I don't deserve this
There we
treatment!
go.
This should calm you down. Thanks for that, Mr. Kirk. Real fun.
I'm an innocent man, but it's all a mistake. My wife is a desperate woman. Are you married, sir?
None of your business what I am.
She made me do it. She broke me. I did.
I'm glad you made a friend.
Quiet now.
Where shall I send the money? I ain't been paid yet.
Hold on to it for me. Need to speak to the bank over in Blackwater. Get a loan for the property. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you. Hey, partner! There.
It's weird hearing people in the game talk about New York as this exciting new city. Well, at the time, I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, nowadays, look where it is, so I'm sure they had big plans back then, stuff like that. There was this photographer who had a second mission, but I couldn't... him again as Arthur, so let's see what he's got to offer. Also, I like that. Unfinished. I mean, I know Rockstar said you can finish the game as satisfied as you want, but it does leave missions you didn't complete as Arthur available. You know, during, you know, after the game as John.
There you go. That's a girl.
Just because you don't often think about just how young America really is. at you know, the time this is set in, I believe this is, what is it, 1907? The epilogue is set in? Or something like that? Oh shit! Whoa.
Easy there.
Is that a snake? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Coming on, girl.
What was that red dot?
Easy.
Which I heard a bear. The hell? Oh, that's a black bear. All right, we'll leave it alone.
Good girl.
Just in general, I mean. Can I? Guess not.
That should do the trick.
Whoa now. You think that's enough?
Oh, I reckon. Too little's better than too much, right?
Is that what you say to your wife?
What the heck?
Hey, get out of here. Mind your own business.
Whoa, whoa, I'm just passing through.
You can stop brown bears in the game by shouting at them. Seriously. I also hear that some bears, like some of them, won't harm you if you stand your ground, you know? I know that's a buttload of cash, but I'm very... Probably killed a rat or a bunny right there.
From there, then it's a westerly, so... Or is it an east? Oh, hello. May I help you?
I think I might be able to help you. My name's John Marston. I heard about your work through an old friend of mine, Arthur Morgan.
Ah,
He
nice.
passed some time ago.
Ah, yes, of course I remember. Arthur, fine fellow. What a shame. Well, that is very kind of
I
you,
like
Mr.
that. I didn't
Marston.
think they would add
Little
dialogue
assistance
to
here would
explain
certainly
that.
be
but
appreciated.
That's nice.
What you trying to take a picture of? Some more greedy coyotes?
No. Wolves.
Wolves.
Oh shit.
So you're determined to get yourself eaten?
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
hope
talking
not.
about. If you stand your
I left
ground
the
and
meat over
use the
there.
call out button,
Thought I'd
Arthur
be
John
safe.
will shout no stop.
Given the
at
wind.
you. Ah, nice.
Sure. If you've managed to attract the world's least intelligent wolf,
Well,
I'll wait with you for a while. Anything shows up, I'll protect you as needed.
you are a gentleman.
You don't know me very well yet.
Well, to me, you're a gentleman. I'd rather you didn't.
Usually,
Oh crap. Wait, what the hell did I do? The wolves were scared away. They already appeared? Well, those are some intelligent wolves, honestly, John.
you don't know me very well yet.
Well, to me, you're a gentleman.
Usually, I'm worse than the wolves.
You had many dealings with wolves, Mr. Marsden?
Sure.
But you've never been eaten.
Not through a lack of trying on their part. Had a bad run-in with some once. Some friends of mine saved me.
Haha, that's how you got your
ain't
iconic
great
scar.
fans of man.
Oh shit, there they are.
Don't blame them.
Neither do I. Shh, shh. There's one. I think we got company.
Yes, there they are. In the trees. Now, don't do anything. I'm going to take a few photographs. Come on. Come on.
We should not be so close to wolves,
Hungry
man.
boys. Come on. Stay back. Can't have a man in the frame. They'd think it's staged.
It's sort of
Look
it.
at them. Magnificent creatures.
Especially when they're clawing at your eyeballs.
Come on. Stay still, my beauties.
Shit. Yeah, this isn't good.
Oh my. They don't seem to be fans of modern technology.
On the other hand, they look like they may be... This was a fool!
Yeah.
You wanted wolves? Wolves, Mr. Mason!
Damn it. God.
They was minding their business too, till you... Bait!
Did
That
I
all
scare
of
them off? I
We
did.
might have kept the wolves from the door.
Damn.
My whole futile existence flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, they can be pretty aggressive.
What a way to... Literally a dog's dinner. Still worse things happen at sea?
Do they?
Well, I imagine. Perhaps wolves do better at sea. Are they good swimmers? Well, who knows? I can't begin to repay my debt of gratitude.
Don't mention it.
But no, I am eternally in your debt.
I do, Mr. Mason, I do.
Not just for encounter's
Take
sake, but I
care now.
really wish the
And
wolves
you too,
didn't
sir.
always attack you in this game. They really aren't that violent all the time in real life. Yeah. A little unfortunate, isn't it? Hold on, where's my hat? Where is my hat? Can't go on without the hat. You think my horse has it, maybe? Maybe I should grab some meat.
The only trophy I need is
Just in case. Hey, K. James, what's up?
Hey, here.
Yeah, poor wolf. I'm only doing it for like the meat I can cook. Let's see. John's classic hat. There we go. Now let's see if... Oh, wait, I could have just... Exact same hat. There. Moment I equip it, I find it. Dang. Were there any other
just
wolves?
checking this equipment if only my hands weren't shaking quite so much.
So, you think that photograph will come out?
I can't say with certainty, but I'm hopeful, sir. I'm due some good luck, no?
Yeah, carry on like this. I'm not sure you are.
Off we go then. Most of the time, unless they feel threatened or are really hungry, wolves will either follow you curiously until they get bored, or they'll just run away. They don't like going near us most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, for all, like, you gotta commend Rockstar for all their incredible animal AI, but yeah, not all of them are violent. Like, some are stereotyped to always be violent when they're not. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, wolves are often referred to as lonesome. They don't always go for the kill. At least I hope. Now let's see. I should return to Valentine. Wait, where's that mission for the bank? Wait, I could have done... Please don't tell me that mission is like gone forever. Ah, no, wait, okay, no, this is the bank guy. I thought he wasn't Valentine for some reason. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, wait. Never mind. Bah. Next mission. Can I maybe take a train ride to Black? No, and I haven't been to Blackwater, so could always quickly take a train. Never mind. Let's just go. Find a road, and I'll just put in cinematic mode. I also like that if you have to travel long distances. Oh wait.
Easy there.
Should probably clean my horse. Rachel. I really like that. I've never thought of naming a horse Rachel, so it's nice.
Feel good?
Let's keep cleaning her up.
You're okay, girl. Let's go, girl. Hey, easy.
Chinese ring-necked pheasant. What a name. No one's like, it's one of those outlaws that shot our entire I find it kind of funny that no one notices John in Blackwater. Like, no one's like, that's one of the outlaws that shot our entire town 7 years ago. Well, it has been a while, and he did kind of change his name. I don't know. I mean, I tried going once or twice to Blackwater as Arthur, and the game has a system where if you spend at least 15
Please
seconds...
don't delay me any further. I'm just a homesteader looking for a patch.
We're
Whoa.
talking here.
All right. It's your business, not mine.
Drop them.
Whoa! What the hell? I just... Damn you!
Dear me. Are they dead? Sir? I was alone in these parts and much in need of a friend. Thank you.
You'll find the rest of the folks in these parts more welcoming, I hope.
I won't let this encounter be a deterrent. I mean to settle somewhere here.
Good luck.
Alright, just helped him out. Let me just loot these a-holes. But yeah, I mean, you probably know this. Everyone must have been curious, but if you spent at least 20 seconds in Blackwater, you would immediately be wanted. A ton of lawmen after you, and they do more damage. Because it's basically like a limit of the map, right? So they try to let you not explore it. And goddamn, this sky is so pretty right now.
Saddle.
Ugh. Other God, I'm sorry. You know me. Gotta attempt it. Ugh, that is. Let me increase the lighting, maybe. There you go. Want the everything to be at least in view. Now, you know, we don't need to add depth of, well, a little, because the horse is there. There you go, maybe. What the heck? There we go. Maybe not too much. There we go. Filters. Spent hours upon hours in photo mode for this game. Ah, nice! Also, by the way, what did you guys, if anyone watched it, what did you guys think of the video today? The first in the series of Best of Photo Mode. Because Spider-Man is really where I really got my A-game starting for photo mode. I got the most experience and some of the most pictures in it. Ooh, that would be nice, but a bit too blurry. Grainy like this. The mix. I think that's nice. It was great. I love seeing your photography. Thanks. You have an eye for really cinematic shots. Yeah, it's probably a bad... Well, when I look at others for virtual photography, I see a lot of simplicity, and I do not at all want to say it's bad. Simplicity has its beauty, and you take whatever photos you want. But I always try to find a really good capturable moment, like something unique. I try to be different from the others. I don't try to always take pictures. I have a keen eye, especially with lighting. Like, I very often take sunset pictures, or if I find an interior or a place with great lighting. That's what I always aim for, I think. Not always characters or like things like that. A little bit odd, but again, everyone has their... But I feel like a lot of people take pictures of a lot of everything. Even simple things. I always try to find something unique, something worth taking a picture. And again, I'm just trying to explain my feelings. I hope I don't sound, again, like I'm downing other people's work. That's not at all it. I'm just trying to compare our views of it. Whereas I think I go more comic booky on my photo mode pics. Do you mean with filters, or like you try to make panels out of them? On the road again. And also, when I was editing those, well, not those, still haven't gotten to editing others, but it was really cool seeing my pictures, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember when I took that. Like, maybe I was on stream, or I remember it was very special to me how I found it. There you go, lantern. Lantern as well is super cinematic in this game. Hey Phoenix Gaming, how are ya? I just mean with the way I angle shots, they work as panels. Ah yeah, so... Why does it look cold in the house? It's not cold, it's actually pretty cozy. Plus we have a good heating system, so when we're in winter, it's upped up a notch, and when it's summer right now, we put it to the lowest, so it feels cool enough. But no, it's pretty good here. Also, welcome Aiden. Thought you were Phoenix, but no, Aiden Wojtowicz. Sorry, I'll call you Aiden. I don't want to mispronounce things over and over. But welcome, everyone. First time playing Red Dead 2. I'm at the Epilogue. Lots of fun. And late evening streams are my jam. Yeah. You have AC? No, it's not air conditioning. It's, think of it as, I'm not sure if it's the walls, but more the floor is warmed up, so then slowly the whole apartment has a, well, goes with the temperature set. So I think when it's low, it doesn't change anything, so it just goes with the temperature that's around. But if it's like very cold, like in winter, if you put it up a notch, usually, and we have a few in each room, but we mainly use the one for our main hallway of the apartment, because then it practically goes everywhere. Basically, the floors are warmed up, so then it kind of goes everywhere in the air. Maybe the walls. The walls, again, I'm not too sure, but it's mainly the floor. Like in the bathrooms, especially, if you put them up, if you like are walking in the bathroom barefoot, you can feel certain areas where it's warm and stuff. Holy crap! What the hell did I just scare off? Oh, probably crows. Damn, that scared the heck out of me. Oh, so in summer, are your feet really cold when you touch the floor? Yeah, kind of, because we have... Well, in bathrooms, it's stone tiles, and in the normal hallway, the main apartment, it's wood. So the wood is fine, but yeah, if there's nothing on, the stone parts can feel a little chilly, but we do have mats in the bathrooms for some comfort. Oh wait, damn, Blackwater's all the way here? Oh, well, you do need to cross a path. Also, it'll be interesting to finally explore Blackwater after all this time. Because, you know, wanted the whole time as Arthur, couldn't set any foot in. Shit. Don't feel like shooting wolves right now.
None of this, girl. girl.
There you go, entering Blackwater for the very first time. No wolf is gonna interrupt me now. Let me just see if I can restore some Deadeye here. Some cigarettes.
Hang in there, girl. There.
Now something to fill energy as well as Deadeye. I guess some stringy meat, why not? Let me guess, another unfriendly camper here.
Hey, feller.
You don't need to be here. Go away.
I'm only having fun. Didn't think you'd take me being here so serious.
The only option I have is my fan or opening my window. I swear I'm jealous right now. Oh, trust me, nowadays it's not really the case because it's been raining almost every day for a while. But thank goodness, I think it was even like, it was today, but it wasn't supposed to, it didn't show that. It showed it was supposed to rain today. But today it's been kind of nice, and starting from tomorrow all the way to Thursday or Friday next week, apparently it's going to be very nice. So my friends don't have to set up parties and evenings outside in the rain in a shelter anymore. I said we should like do this. I remember the last party we had, it was raining, it was cold, barely anyone was there, so I just thought, yeah, let's just scat. So and they were talking about going to the pool that day. It was pouring with rain, so I said next week is a good time. So if you guys want to do something, it's later on. If you want to go to the pool, if you want to sit outside near the lake in the grass, we should do it during warm weather. And I swear it's been raining for weeks on end, so this summer isn't the best. But last summer, I remember it was boiling hot. We would have to have 2 fans on in the apartment at the same time. Because if we opened windows, we can't always open windows. But bugs can easily come in and stuff like that. So, and our rooms would suddenly get very hot. So I remember sometimes my room, when it was way too hot, we would have to put fans and yeah, so in summer it can be the case, but right now we are pretty good in terms of temperature right now. Can I enter this church by any chance? Wait, this is a... What is this? Ah, there's a cross. Yeah, people who come in here need Jesus. And of course it's closed. Why can't I talk to God when I want to?
Come on, lady.
Hey, Roman. For me, it's really hot this summer. Where do you live? We live in Switzerland, and temperature can really change drastically here from time to time. Like it can get, it's fairly mild in summer, but in winter and around that time it can get very cold. And in summer, when it is hot, it is hot on certain days. But again, it can surprisingly be mild as well. Okay weather. So this entire area was in the first Red Dead Redemption, if I'm not mistaken. So seeing all this again being newly built and with next-gen graphics must have been really cool for die-hard fans. My horse isn't doing the best, so yeah,
There,
this
girl.
is what you need.
Come on.
Have a nice apple, our favorite fruit. Going to the pool while it's raining is something I'd honestly love to do. Less people would be there. You know, we haven't done this in such a while, and I've told some of my friends we should do this as a group. They never did, so maybe my new friends would be interested. But around times of winter, we have to travel a little bit. But we have they're not bath houses, but you can consider them hot baths. Basically, different types of pools, indoors or outdoors. We love outdoors because when it's snowing, no, not snowing, but it would be so cool if it was snowing. But if it's raining and it's not such a good day, we go to the hot baths, basically. And like I said, indoors, outdoors. Indoors are mostly some jacuzzis, which are also outside, but as well as saunas / Salma, at Laver-les-Bains, the saunas, are they Greek bathroom? No, rooms. What? Yeah, there are like big rooms based off of Greek bathrooms, you could say, where you can go in. It's incredibly hot, and you just sweat off all the. Well, yeah, you just sweat. It sounds a bit gross, but it's actually very soothing. And there's even a little fountain in the middle, so if you get too hot, you can always take a few sips. But it's nice to just relax and just let everything off, especially if you're too cold. But like I say, the best thing is when you go outside and the air is very cold, it's raining, but when you go into the bath, it's that perfect mix. So if you want to stick your head out, it's a little cold, but the rest of your body's warm. I swear it's that perfect mix. You just swim around slowly. There are these like metal parts, like formations, like on the edge of a pool, maybe in a big section, that are basically kind of like beds, and then they let off jacuzzi bubbles so people can take turns on that. I remember there was this spinny kind of thing. That was our favorite thing because it moves quite fast, and we could go underwater and like go around basically with jets, so letting people spin around. And then in the center, if you wanted, you could go in and there'd be a jacuzzi. Like, I remember that was our favorite place to go, and haven't been there in a while, but yeah, it's the best to go in winter. I love to go to an onsen bathhouse in Japan sometime. Yeah, hot springs are outside, right? And they probably don't really exist anymore, but hot springs like in Tsushima, but onsen, yeah, in Japan, it must be really cool. It could go up to 47 where I live. Canada. Canada can get very hot and very cold from what I've heard, right? Or am I wrong? Where can I hit you, girl? Over here? There you go.
Howdy.
Howdy, sir.
Girl. Mister?
Oh yeah, no, we should go back there. And like usually, like our dad would drive us there as a family. He's not really around, and I don't have a car yet. Need to study for my driver's permit and stuff. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess if I came in the day, he would immediately go in, I guess. Nice. But yeah, so if I could take a train with some friends of mine and stuff, my mom and my sister would be hard, and plus we couldn't really leave the dogs for that long. So if I could go with my friends sometime, that would be nice. Hot springs in Japan are still a thing, though I think because of how isolated young people are becoming in Japan now, they mostly filled with really old people.
An old ranch? Beecher's Hope?
That old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? And which folk?
Mr. Geddes. I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
We're getting to the house building mission. Oh, yes!
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Always, I remember I saw a few times the montage, and it fascinated me how he did it from scratch.
Payments and given a lack of much evidence you got any mean.
Swear to God, when you build something, anything almost from scratch, it's so satisfying to see the progress. Like, one of my favorite things to do on YouTube, I swear, every time I see some kind of sculpture of a cool, like, I don't know, show, anime, movie, whatever, most of them I saw were Attack on Titan, like, statues, made out of wood, out of clay. I swear, I wish I was half as talented as those people. I think sculpting was always something I wanted to do as a kid, but nowadays, and especially here, it's not a big supported thing. But if I had the tools, you know I would go crazy. Like, you know Aaron's classic pose, putting on the jacket, showing off his 8-pack, stuff like that. Like, someone actually made a sculpt out of that, out of clay. It's so satisfying to watch the whole time. They go from like putting the like metal lines, you know, to hold the posture, the arms. Then they go to the individual parts, like doing the face, doing details on the arms, the hair strands, and putting each individual part on him. Then painting everything, drying everything, putting the stand. Like, it's so satisfying. And also seeing like miniature. I think if I could speak specifically, seeing miniature stuff built from scratch and seeing the evolution of it is so satisfying, as well as real life stuff. But I love that stuff. I live for that. Gonna build a little house together, whatever the weather. I have a wasp nest and a pool, and I'm scared to get stung. Oh god, you should probably take care of that. Seriously, no, wasps. I know we talked about stereotyping wolves and how, you know, they're not always like that, but you know, wasps are the worst. You should probably call an exterminator for that. I used to hand carve magic wands out of sticks I'd steal from the local forest. I got really good at it, but I stopped when I was like 13. I remember when I was little, I would constantly ask, what if we could find like sticks, around and role play as Harry Potter characters, I remember. But we never found good sticks.
The repaying
Also,
the terms won't be
enemy,
too great. But
they stung Jude, one of my dogs. They did, and my sister. At the same time, it was the same day, wasn't it? Yeah, they're the worst. I remember I heard a story of an old man. He had his garden full of it. He tried to get rid of them. They killed him.
Absolutely.
Wasps.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter
Smoke
how
really
much you
covered
pay.
the whole camera.
I understand.
Well, why don't you go check out the land while
Yeah,
I fix
Aiden,
the
you should probably take care of
contracts and
that.
talk
Sorry,
to Mr.
man, but-
Geddes. Oh, I heard there's
Bees
squatters up
and
there. We've been having
wasps
so many problems recently.
Getting
They'll
comfortable
need
near
clearing on.
your
Sure.
property.
Come back when you're done, and we'll fix up the paperwork.
Let's go build us a house. Just probably in a little bit.
Morning.
What the hell was it? Let's go and get a bounty.
Hello. Hey, partner. Good morning.
Morning, mister.
Hey.
Morning. Buenos dias, senor.
Can I look at my horse?
Let's
Follow
go,
me,
bro.
girl.
Morning, friend.
Neighbors have a bird's nest. Oh, birds are nice. Never been stung by a wasp before, so now I'm shit scared of them. Because if you don't get stung when you're young, their poison is more likely to kill you. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, because whatever enters your body... Sama? Why do I smell burnt shit? What? Wood? Why would there be wood in the microwave? A stick. God, that shit smells strong. So summer's literally just my enemy. Winter's my best friend. All the things that can kill me are either dead or hibernating. I got stung like 4 times or 5. Oh, damn, sorry to hear that. But, yeah, I learned that, you know, whatever enters your body, your body immediately creates antibodies for that. So if it happens later on, it won't have such a bad effect. At least that's what I think. I studied that in biology, and for once I was the kid listening to everything instead of those falling asleep and shit. Or sneakily watching a bunch of girls twerking on Snapchat or Instagram.
You look like an honest
Anyways,
enough
where's
feller.
that bounty,
If
boy?
I can interest you in bounty work, the poster's on the wall.
I will gladly inspect that. $90? It's the highest I've ever seen. I think the highest I ever got for bounty hunting was, what, 60 is Arthur? Who the hell is this guy? And I don't know why that group is calling right now. Sorry, I am too busy. It's a group where we organize parties and evenings. I was just at a pool. Well, I'm probably going to a pool tomorrow. Depends on what they want to do. Because they're talking about, hey, tomorrow I'm going to have a really active day. At midday, my pal wants to go and have pizza at a place. And then, like I said, the group for parties that I met recently, they want to do something. So I'm guessing the pool, because tomorrow is supposedly a nice day. I could actually check real quick. Started raiding, so we had to go out. Yeah, again, recently, the mornings and starting of the afternoon are always nice, but then the clouds start forming, and then it starts raining a little, and then the moment you hear some heavy rain, it hits. If you don't develop defenses as a kid, things like wasp stings are just going to make you go into instant shock and potentially die as an adult. Yeah. That's, no joke. Let's see. Tomorrow. Oh, wow. Only sun... Can you even see? Too many. Basically, it says that the sun will slowly come out of the clouds at midday, 20 degrees. It'll increase a little bit. As long as it goes to 23 degree up, it's going to stay only 22. But at least it's a while, and it's not going to rain. So yeah, I'm game to do something tomorrow. Let me check the group chat. They're in a call right now. Yeah, a lot of people aren't. Pourquoi y a un appel là? Okay, never mind. Keep saying, why is there... whatevs. Here we go. Heavy rain does indeed hits real good. I love that shit. If you're talking about the game. But no, yeah, heavy rain, I think as long as you're not in it. I think light rain, walking in light rain feels really nice, but heavy rain, not too much. But listening to it, or... Shut up. This guy has been looking for Gavin for 7 goddamn years. And he still hasn't found his best friend. I wish I had a friend like that, man. I wish I had a friend like that. His mate Gavin. I think everyone wishes they had a friend like that. 7 years later, just walking around looking for the... Can you even find Gavin for this guy? Or is he just comic relief in the open world? I enjoy walking in all rain, to be honest. The only thing I don't like is thunder and lightning. Oh, I love that. Sorry to say, but like I said, hey, whoa, don't turn off. I know the TV's been on for a while, but don't turn off on me now. There you go. If I press some buttons, should be okay. No, I love watching and listening to heavy rain. And I love seeing thunder and lightning. I know some people are a bit scared, so sorry if you are, but it's so satisfying to me. Now let's see, what is he wanted for? He's wanted on one for murder and mutilation of 6 settlers near Manzanita Post. He's a member of the Skinner Brothers gang and is considered extremely dangerous. Yeah, I don't think I encountered much of the Skinner Brothers, but they are uncountable as Arthur. Last seen in the Great Plains area. Green is stocky and wears animal skins, bear hat, and buskin shirt. But all information and promptly using telegraph if necessary. For the... Or death. So wanted dead or alive.
It's a sorry
You hear him say Gavin again in the epilogue. Stop. He's
the
already
Skinner
dead.
brothers.
Wait a second. Do you witness Gavin's death?
Civilized. You hear what they done up near tall trees?
Alright, see you, Aiden. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. No, I love listening to thunder and lightning. I don't like walking in it. It's supposed to rain, which I love walking in.
But sure as hell I'd love to spit in his eye before he hung.
The mountain country's full of Skinner brothers. You tell me why this one, Elias Green's got a warrant on him.
I'd send you after every last one of them jackals if I could. Reason this one's got his picture up is the mayor signed off on it. That's that.
Forgot you've never seen The Simpsons. You don't understand that reference. Wait, it's a reference to The Simpsons? Ah, damn.
What did he do?
He perpetrated or was one of the perpetrators of a massacre. Party of 6. Killed and then some. We have his name, we have his likeness. You have his warrant.
I do. I'll see about him, sir. Oh, I'm sorry.
Give him my best regards, will you?
Morning to you.
Hello.
Oh, damn, that's really nice.
Have a
Overview.
Come. Here.
Wait, so how does Gavin die in the supposed Simpsons? No, me saying stop, he's already dead is a reference. Gavin isn't. Oh! Well, again.
Okay, Missy.
Wait, where is he? Is this the dude? Are you at the top here? Oh, damn. Broke the damn window with my foot. Are you here?
Hello, ladies.
Buenos dias.
Folks around here real nice, aren't they?
So I want to see if this guy's here.
Where the hell are you?
Fellers?
How do you do? Buenos dias.
Where is he? I can hear him around here.
working my husband too hard. You should see the blisters on.
Where are you, man?
Hello, sir. How's your health?
Can I see him on the map?
Bad to worse, in truth.
Oh well. Extra, extra. Town farmer spies on women from the rooftop. Oh, for God's sakes. Why do I feel like? Never mind. Can I? Ooh, the bounty's over here. I guess I can go and look for the bounty.
Hey, mister.
Morning, mister.
Y'all good?
How do you do?
It'd be interesting if people commented on the fact that, yeah, you're on the rooftop, instead of always telling you to wear warmer clothes.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Mister?
Good morning.
There you go, good girl.
There you go.
Grandma is wearing her 52 cardigans. It's rather cold. I need to put on some more layers. Now, yeah, I mean, in Red Dead 2, when the weather... In Red Dead 2, I'm playing the game. As Arthur with the camp, when I would come back and it was like 26 degrees, and I wore a good, like, average shirt, and I would talk to some of the gang members, they'd say, don't you have warmer clothes? I'm like, piss off! I guess they just didn't want me to catch lumbago like Uncle. Also, what the hell is lumbago actually? Oh! Yeah, my ribs are gone. Sorry, Rach. You alright? Damn. Sorry, girl. Alright, you're good. No health
You're
lost.
a good filly.
There you go, you're good. I don't think lumbago is a real thing. Yeah, I was about to ask that, but again, I didn't want to sound like a dumbass. Uncle is just lazy. One of my favorite lines from him is, "It's not that I'm lazy, I just don't like working. There's a difference." That's a pretty funny line.
Doing okay, girl.
Alright, he's around here, girl. Let's keep quiet. And you know what? He should really be hung for this properly, so I'm gonna try not to kill him. Any clues I could find?
Float.
Wait, I'ma check. Ah, nice. You're back, Aiden. We're bounty hunting. Fella wanted for murder and mutilation.
Easy now.
Bit of a psychopath from his description. I don't have... Oh, I have all the weapons. Great. Damn it. Like, I can use that for pelts and stuff, so... Where are you going, little fella? I'm back here. Varmint rifle. Oh, okay. Damn. Get back here. I need your skin.
Slow now.
Perfect. Hey, Nelson, for tomorrow I prefer eating KFC. It's in for you. KFC is not halal, Nelson. Pizza sounds good. KFC is not halal. Can't, yeah, how are you? You gotta go again. Lumbago is just lower back pain. And he says it's contagious, for the love of God. Damn, Lumbago. And when I said I was gonna go and eat a meal with my pal tomorrow, he's right here. It's Nelson. Okay, I can unequip this now. Let's find this guy. Where could he be? He's maybe hiding in the trees. Oh, there's a camp.
Jesus. Who'd do a thing like this? Hello? Not here. Skip, go on.
Ah, there you go. Oh, if there's a Jollibee near you guys, they serve halal. They're the Filipino equivalent of KFC. Jollibee. I'll really? I opened that for nothing. I'll look that up. I'll try to remember the name. Jollibee. It's pretty catchy, honestly. Ivo and Yakin have not many. Okay, he's trying his English, but they prefer KFC. I have no money. Ah, they prefer KFC. Ah, are we going to eat with Ivo and Yakin? Est-ce qu'on va manger avec eux? C'est ce que je demande. I should probably take some weapons. One of my favorites, the semi-auto shotgun, and just in case, this rifle. Yes. Ah, well, like I said, KFC is not halal. I can't eat it, Nelson. Any other fast food would be nice. McDonald's, Burger King, because they have veggie things. So yeah, but Luigi is it's expensive. Yeah, I put two and two together. I understood that. Should probably have equipped something silent. Oh damn, those are. Oh crap. Oh, there's a true. Where is he? I heard his gunshots. Wait, what the? Where'd his trail go?
Shit.
This one's still breathing. You gonna introduce yourself?
No, I'm yeah, I'm gonna stay hidden. No, sir. I'm sorry if I'm being intrusive, but I'm not sure KFC have vegetarian, vegan options now, don't they? Yeah, that's why I'm asking him if we could eat anywhere else. Might be wrong, though. Yeah, no, they don't have anything. I mean, it's KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Almost everything they make is chicken or fries. Fries and their sodas are the only thing I could possibly have. Or salads. Yeah. But McDonald's and Burger King have some pretty good vegetarian things. So that's why I'm asking Nelson for that. He's probably texted. Nope, he hasn't actually. Okay, let's. No, this rifle. Damn it! It's automatic to a scope. Damn! I forgot how much of a spread this thing has. Oh wait! I almost shot him. That's him, isn't it? Oh, no, wait. Maybe not. Ah, damn it. Wait. Sorry, horse. Damn it. Whoa. No, equip your rope. Damn it, Marston. Can I get the weapon out of his hand?
Lay down your weapon. We'll be merciful.
Damn it. Wanted him alive. You really can't take a hit to your hand, can you? Oh well. I'll get the reward anyway. I feel almost like I have the reverse of seasonal depression. During the fall and winter, I'm at my most productive, energetic. But during summer, especially this month, I've just had no energy at all. Well, this summer... Yeah, I agree. This summer as well has been kind of lazy for me, and I feel guilty for not trying to do as much productive stuff.
Come on.
Man, I only shot him in the hand. I only wanted to disarm him because for some reason John didn't want to equip the rope. Oh wait, there's a lot of corpses there. I'm gonna loot them first. Yes, Nelson? Okay, the horses are very panicked right now, so I'd have to go and calm them down and let them loose. Is there anything here I can take? Health cure, no, alright. Oh wait, canned vegetables. Okay, easy, I'm coming. Okay, come on. You're alright, you're alright. There you go. I'm here. There you go. You guys okay? I don't want to risk all is right, we change nothing. Are you sure? Non, mais on peut encore manger avec eux. On peut encore manger avec eux, on n'est pas obligé d'aller au pizza. Ça me dérange pas. C'est juste comme j'ai dit, le KFC, c'est... y a rien de végétarien pour moi, donc si on pourrait aller peut-être au McDo ou Burger King, ça m'arrangerait très bien. Like it's really pushed back production of Web of Shadows because my body just has such an adverse reaction to heat above 15. Well, maybe you can take a break now, and once, you know, you're in that mood. Oh, they're behaving. Good. Then you can get back to it like once fall starts, or end of summer. They're surprisingly behaving for the fact that I'm looting their stuff. Okay, never mind. Oh, God. Yes, we stay in Luigi. It's okay for Ivo and Yakin. Ah, si c'est sûr, enfin, s'ils n'ont pas assez d'argent, vraiment, ça me dérange. Should have taken a health cure. I thought I could take one last hit. God, I should have taken a health cure. John Marston dies by a kick to the balls by a horse. It's sure. Okay. They ask for more money. T'es sûr ça c'est okay? Ah, sure, I killed him here. Ok, bon, s'ils sont sûrs, enfin... Sinon pas assez, s'ils doivent demander pour l'argent, comme j'ai dit, ça me dérange pas du tout si on va quelque part d'autre. Non, ma mère n'est pas là. Elle est partie pour le week-end. I should probably finish this coffee. It's cold by now. Ugh. Probably didn't even save anything I looted, so god damn it. And nothing to... Great. Alright, let's head to Valentine. Blackwater. Let me just set an objective. You are a lucky man. Comment ça, je suis chanceux? Enfin, comme j'ai dit, si ça les dérange en termes d'argent, pas de souci, on peut aller à un fast-food, ça me dérange pas du tout. C'est juste KFC, c'est pas végétarien, je peux rien manger là-bas sauf des frites et une salade et des boissons. You're alone in your house? Ah non, y a ma soeur, elle est 2 chiens. It's my sleep too. It's also been affecting my sleep too. I keep having nights where I get absolutely no sleep and then keep falling asleep at short intervals during the day or getting very little compared to normal. I kind of get that. Like in the evening, I'm always on my phone at least for an hour or something or two, and then go to bed. But for some reason, when I actually want to go to bed, well, then again, your brain needs to calm down after that, especially screens and stuff. So maybe that's it. But very often, I just somehow can't go to sleep until 3 or 4 a.m. And then later in the day, I stretch so much, I yawn in the morning. I need tons of coffee. That is cold. Ugh. You can do so much partying with your friends. Bon. La semaine prochaine, ma soeur et ma mère, elles partent pendant 1 semaine. Je suis ici seul avec les chiens, donc j'ai quelques idées. There you go. Set the path, and let's go. Oh wait, I can put away the weapons. There you go. Mais en parlant de fête, demain, je sais pas trop ce qu'ils veulent faire, mais ils disent peut-être on peut faire quelque chose. Si on va à la piscine ou quelque chose, oui, mais si c'est une soirée, je sais pas, je peux encore attendre un petit peu pour en refaire, parce que, enfin, ils font assez, donc ouais. Mais comme je te dis, Nelson, s'ils ont des problèmes d'argent, ils n'ont pas du tout besoin de demander pour l'argent qu'on aille manger une pizza. On peut sans problème aller au McDonald's ou au Burger King ou n'importe quel autre fast-food, mais qui a des versions végétariennes pour moi, c'est tout. Au pire, vous prenez du KFC et moi je prends quelque chose d'autre. Enfin, vraiment, ils n'ont pas du tout besoin de payer plus d'argent pour une pizza, vraiment. I just can't sleep when it's too hot, and even though my cough is basically gone, my throat just gets so screwed up during summer. Sometimes I wake up, feel like I can barely breathe. I only have that like in spring, so beginning of the you know, allergy buildup, or when I have a cold. Other than that, I've been very lucky to not have blocked noses and stuff. But do you have like strong allergies, like hay fever, specifically? specifically. Sorry if I complain a lot about the heat. It just gets on my nerves so much. No, it's all right, man. I mean, sometimes, like, you know, I rant about small things as well that seem small, unnecessary. So of course you go ahead. But no, I mean, you say you have a lot of problems in summer, so I'm not sure if you maybe have high hay fever or big allergies, something like that, because it kind of sounds like that. Dry throat especially. Are you maybe dehydrated? I'm trying to guess for a lot of things to maybe help, because that's my first reaction. So when I don't know what to say, I feel like I look a little dumb or something, or not helping, so it's kind of my reflex. Not blocked up nose, just my mouth is so dry because of the heat when I wake up that I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Going to bed now. Okay then, Nelson, I'll see you tomorrow then. 12h30 à Saint-François, t'as dit? Alors on se voit demain pour ça. Good night, Nelson.
Get the hell away from me. Devil in hell!
Alright, you guys, are you gone?
You'll be okay.
Dios mío! Jesus Christ!
Looking to sell your wares or buy some of the finest meat to ever grace this town?
Have a good night, and yes, tomorrow, 12:30 next to Saint-François. Gotcha. Good night, Nelson. Sleep well, buddy.
Here's that Skinner brother. What's left of him. Last green.
Well, I'll be. Didn't
Thank
think
you, you
I'd see
too.
this one alive or dead. Throw him back out with the rest of the trash, will you? That man weren't worth spit. But here's what we're paying for him.
It was a nasty business up there. I'll take it.
You're making an old chief's life a little easier, you know? How about coming back in a while, picking up another poster?
Sure. As long as you're offering, I'm game. Alright, I guess I can sell this skunk at the butcher. He's right here.
Looking to eat all of that? I'd be happy to buy it.
I'm looking for my mate David.
Oh my god, he's still here.
Somebody help me! Dab? Dab?
They say this new century is going to be the
Hey there,
greatest
miss.
for humanity.
Somebody help me, please!
I'd love to help you, but I don't know where the hell you are. I haven't really had bad allergies or colds since I stopped going to school. Ironically enough, I don't know what it is, but my body just has such a better reaction to cold weather instead of heat. A lot of people always want to live in hotter climates, but I'd rather more cold parts of Canada or even Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland, like I said, here it can, when it's very hot, it's kind of hot. Usually it's mild, or it can be quite cold, so I think, I wouldn't say it's balanced, because again, it changes all the time, but when it is that season, it's the case. Have you also considered maybe if you have too much dust in your house? I don't want to sound rude and say you don't wash or something like that, but trust me, dust can be a very big factor to your health.
All right,
Believe me. I remember once, not once, in our old house, my sister had all of her cuddly toys on display, basically, at the top of her bed on a stand. And we had to clean everything sometimes because there would be huge allergies or like it would be dirty and stuff like that. So Red Dead Redemption 3 said in 1945 in the camps, has somebody seen my mate Gavin? For goodness sake.
Partner.
I need to kind of go to the local store, general store, And it's right behind me, so that's perfect. Oh, excuse me. Could use some tonics and stuff.
Have I done something wrong?
No, sir. Sorry about that.
I'm looking for my friend. Gavin. Gavin.
He sounds like he's here.
Hey, eyes where you're walking. Easy.
Who's this then?
Like, I keep hearing him, but I have no idea where the hell he is. That guy looks like Arthur a little with his outfits.
Gavin?
Oh.
Has anyone
Oh,
seen Gavin?
here he is.
Hey, partner.
I'm looking for my friend, Gavin. For Gavin.
Has he been gone long?
Yeah. Few years. Few bloody years. I can't remember what he looks like. I'm looking for him, but I don't know who he is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I've wasted my life. Looking. I looked, but I never saw. I saw nothing. Gavin.
Good luck.
Gavin. Oh, I am so worried.
Gav.
That's actually kind of sad, because from that I feel like I can kind of, we can kind of maybe, you know, think that it's an imaginary friend of his actually, or that he doesn't exist. He looks, I'm sorry to say, he looks a bit mentally troubled, so maybe Gavin doesn't even exist, which actually makes that sad a little bit.
Terribly sorry. Oops. Oh, really?
Sorry.
Damn.
Howdy.
Arthur, I have a plan. We just need some goddamn money. Hey, Art, a long time no see. How you doing? My house in general has a dust problem. I have to get rid of the dust every week, and I have to wipe dust off my drawing tablet every 3 days.
Right in.
I love how I talked about dust, but we hoover twice a week, but we don't wipe some furniture too often, which is funny enough.
Hey, look through this, but you better be serious.
I probably am. Let's see. Horse stuff. Horse reviver. Hey, it's so much more expensive. Before it wasn't that expensive. One of each, I guess. There we go. Gosh. I guess a few hair tonics, and by a few I mean only one, because apparently I should take as much as I can. Oh god, I'm gonna lose money very quick.
Ain't it time for you to leave yet, or?
Hey man, the people 8 years ago were way nicer when I was, you know, getting stuff, so why don't you shut the fuck up and let me give you some money so I can buy my shit. How about that? I don't really need any of those. I just went there. Oh no, wait a sec. Yeah, I just went there.
I am so worried.
About weapons.
What are you waiting
But
for,
I've had
then?
the heat problem since way before I moved here. I think it might be linked to my mental health somewhat. Cool weather is a lot more comforting for me and helps clear my mind. Me the same thing. I'm very sensitive to cold, but I somehow like it a lot. Like I keep saying, it's odd, but cold weather, like hot weather, you just can't do anything about it, right? Like if it's bleeding hot, you can wear as little clothing as
Ain't
you
it
can.
time for you to leave yet, or?
But what was it? Okay, these things are squeezing my ears, meaning my brain. Damn it. I have lost my train of thought. Like, yeah, hot weather, you can't do anything about it. So if you're on a jog or if you're walking and you start exhausting yourself because of the heat, you can't really do anything about it, no matter how much clothing you take off. But with cold weather, you can put on a lot of clothing and it's comfy, and you at least have a little bit of a cool breeze, but it feels a little more comforting. He just screamed Gavin with a high-pitched voice. That is hilarious. Repeater shotguns, ammunition. I think I'm good. I have all the weapons, so maybe I can wait on that. Hunting and fishing. That is handy. Let me see. Alright. Pocket watch. Do I have a pocket watch? I do not have a pocket watch. Maybe I'll buy one. Let's see. Hunting and fishing. Don't know what a pocket watch has to do with those, but there you go. And now I can equip it, I think. Plus, like I've said before, the type of warmth you feel on a cold day is a whole different experience to summer heat. Yeah, feeling heat, heat in winter is way more comforting. Well, then again, cold in warm weather and warm in cold weather is very, comforting for each. But I think feeling warm on a cold day is way, warm on a cold day, yes, is way more comforting. Okay, that lighting is really good. That actually is a very good mix. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I do not want to stop the stream. Can I? And I can't display the menu now. Great. Actually feels nice. Why can't I? Oh, I want to take a screenshot, man. Can I display menu now? That's just great. Kai is sleeping behind me, I forgot. Please let me access it. God. Well, I don't know if that means no more photo mode pictures. Can I take a screenshot? Cannot take a screenshot. That's perfect. All that for nothing.
Excuse me.
No trouble.
I am so worried.
Alright, now where's my next? Alright, the property. It's weird though because I like both. I like cool, dry air in winter and the warmth you make for yourself. But in summer, all I want is to cool down. The only warm weather I like is fall or spring. Yeah, I also like those. Because they're mild. They're okay. They're between the two. But if I had to choose between winter or summer temperature, I'd honestly go with winter. And again, snow. I know we're seeing less and less every year, but snow is such a wonderful thing to see. I even talked with my sister once about how I felt quickly. Imagine you're like I feel like summer is perfect for when you have nothing to do, so you can go out with friends, you can go out, free time, do whatever you want, especially outside. But summer weather in school is unbearable. It's so hot, you constantly want to move out around. Hell, I sometimes have to take off my shoes in the classroom because I'm so unbearably hot. And whereas in winter, it's nice and comfy when you go into class, so you actually feel happy about that weather. And seeing snow outside in class is the most comforting thing ever. And hell, sometimes when I had to go out to buy myself a little lunch, if it was snowing a bit, I did not mind at all, because seeing snow up front instead of outside of a window is so nice. I could stand outside in the snow. If it was dry, I know, it melts and then it makes things wet. But if I could go into a park, have a dry bench with snow, I would literally just sit down and enjoy. Snow is really one of my most comforting points. Where's Rach? There you are.
Come on, then.
Where are you? Where are you?
Hey,
That's a girl. Sir!
Hello?
Can I open the menu now? I can't even open the menu now. How am I supposed to end the stream when the time comes? Let me fidget through settings or something. Sharing broadcast. Here we go. Oh, wait, I can access it through the settings if that doesn't work. Alright, that's nice. Wait, I could have accessed the settings the whole time. Damn it, I didn't know that. Ah, okay, at least now it works. Perfect. There we have a hot winter is when I know things are gonna start to get worse. You know what, that's actually a good point. Let's go. Though I'm curious to see what that fire is. The smoke is better.
You're doing well.
It's complete opposite direction, so let's just go to here.
Whoa, steady there. I'll scare away my dinner.
Well, you chose a fair spot.
Alright, you know what, I'll leave you to it. I'll just... I almost feel like I play some video games so much just because of the snow. It's a very beautiful environment to be in. Yeah, hell, my sister recently, in just a few days, she wanted to play Detroit Become Human again, and at the end of the game it snows a lot. It's so beautiful, the snow effects there and stuff. And honestly, like, I watched it, and I watched her play, and I don't care what anyone says, Detroit Become Human looks like a PS5 game. The sheer amount of detail on screen, the reflective technology, like depending on the surface, and it rains a lot in the game, so there's constant like reflections, light effects, contrast everywhere. It looks like a PS5 game. Absolutely, it looks like it has 100% ray tracing, etc. It's phenomenal.
Can I help you, friend?
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this? I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it?
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
Look. Take some money. Go try and find somewhere else to stay.
You for real, friend?
Sure, take it.
You're a real gentleman. Okay, boys, let's go celebrate.
Thanks, mister.
That was, they very quickly changed their attitude. Detroit Become Human is going to age visually extremely well, yeah. I even imagine myself, I know the PS7 or 8 will probably be out, but imagine, you know, if I get to live long enough until 2038 and I see the game again, like, I feel like that'd be a crazy experience. Because again, the developers kept talking about Detroit Become Human isn't the future; it's set in tomorrow. And in terms of the themes and technology, I think that's a very good statement. But then again, I feel like most of the technology in the game, even though I love how much work was put into the designs of everything futuristic or just normally, so much like holographic technology and stuff like that, most of that will most likely not exist by 2038. But still, it'd be crazy to replay it if we even can, and if I even still have a PS4, or if it gets upgraded to PS5, and I do have a PS5, hopefully by then, like, who knows, once I play it again in 2038 and just, like, compare with the times, or if I look up images of current Detroit in 2038, once that time comes, like, I'm sure you get what I mean. I know I'm over-explaining, but I think you can kind of get what I mean. I feel like the writing could have taken a much more sensitive approach to the topics they were exploring, and it felt very exploitive sometimes, but just as a work of art, it looks incredible. Yeah, the story, of course, some stuff here and there that can't really connect with, but in general, I replayed it recently. My sister mostly replayed it recently, but I noticed the writing and the details and stuff, and I really appreciate, like, sorry if I sound a little crazy, but it just shows off how much non-human humans can be very soon. I think Jacksepticeye said it wonderfully. When it says become human, machines are becoming more human when the humans are becoming so much more like just aggressive and just machines. Like, they're so quick to toxicity, to be indifferent, hostile, violent, and like androids, like, there was such a huge fight at the end. All humans had to do was be understanding and just give a shit. So many androids had to die, and like they just treated them like pieces of plastic as machines, which they kind of are, but just the amount of love that they emulated and showed, and how much they wanted peace and living, like, it just shows how disgusting humans can be, and it kind of shows that today, but imagine if that at that level in the future. So many of them on drugs, depressed, treating everyone like shit, machines especially, again, just because they're machines. It really shows. I think a simple thing as well was in the very first level, the hostage level, pretty much one of the best levels, probably the best level in the game. I would notice just how much, when my sister was walking around looking for clues, I just noticed how much technology was in one house. Like, they have a huge screen television thing that was broken, but it's still there when you walk into the house, as well as multiple TVs, so many iPads, so many things. And I just want to state the fact, if you're going to make a robot that's pretty much your slave, don't make them look exactly like a human. That was bound to, like, I know it was simple as a writing topic for the story, but there are way more designs to make you, what's the adjective? Empathize less. Like, if it's just going to be a small refrigerator-looking thing with some arms, a voice, sure, some scanners, like almost everything in the game androids had, but like, why make them look exactly like a human? It's basically slavery all over again. People really didn't feel bad, like, treating them like such shit, and they look exactly like you. I know they were kind of trying to exploit how much humans can be disgusting, sure, but if you're gonna do that, don't make it a slave, make it a companion, make it someone very lonely, or someone elderly, or a babysitter can have, so it's not like, oh my god, it's only a machine. Like, make it seem like they're a living, breathing thing when they may not be, but, you know, they look like an actual companion. Like, let's imagine me. If in 2038 there are actual androids and stuff, I still haven't found a girlfriend, I'm living on my own, my job may not sometimes be the best, I need someone to talk to, maybe help out with some housework, maybe because I don't have much time. I could get an android, and they could just be someone I could kind of vent to, maybe they could help me out. Who knows, if maybe I see something in them I never could see in me, maybe I could fall in love with them. Like, if it's actually a companion that could turn into more, sure, design them like humans, that would be really nice. Especially maybe if somehow, I know that's the complete opposite nowadays, we're very overly populated, but imagine one day population goes down somehow. Maybe a huge event or just something goes wrong. Again, who knows? That would make more sense. But in this story, they're used like such slaves. They're literally any other design other than looking 99% like a human would have worked. And if I can go back to what I was talking about just before, technology, so much technology. Humans depend so much on technology, and it's such an easy thing to access and get. The house was populated more with technology and futuristic stuff, and I feel like that's also a big thing. Humans lose their humanity because they're constantly around technology, things that completely scramble their brains, make them lose empathy and love amongst each other. That was a big thing, and that I liked. But if I like I talked before, robots that look exactly like humans, you're bound to empathize with them. So showing that much hate towards that, I feel like it's a little iffy. But I get what they wanted to do with the story, and it's a beautiful story still. Hard choices, hard sacrifices, but in the end, if you get a good ending, it's very satisfying and beautiful to see. Some of the social commentary feels a lot more disingenuous now after it came out about David Cage himself being a racist, misogynist creep, but I'll never let that take away from the work from the devs. Yes, oh yes, absolutely. Like, if the director and writer, like, is discovered to have done some shady shit, like, don't start calling the game bad and stuff like that just because of that. There are so many hard-working developers that spend hours to make so much time, like years. I don't know why I said hours. Many hours a day, surely, but years painstakingly making one of the most visually beautiful games of all time. Heads-up display was amazing. Sound design was exceptional. The music was movie-worthy. The performances were so good and so well captured. Yeah, no, you're right. It's a small thing, but yeah, just because one big name in the development is discovered to have done some shady stuff, don't discredit the whole game. It's like it's similar with Naughty Dog and some of their crunch culture. Like, the game is still good, and if people are proud, even though people admit, yeah, they worked overtime and stuff, but they're still proud of what they did, respect that. I remember just the Jacksepticeye, I talked about that during the credits of the game, and I was like, wow, I didn't really think that would be the case, but it can, actually.
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say
That's
there are
actually
no
a
more
cool title.
squatters.
The Man with 2 Names and No Title. Imagine that was a title for a
ready. Now, you
story.
sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here.
What's he gonna sign? Jim Milton or John Marston?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I love how he's looking at everything over and over.
Now we
he
own
probably
you,
hasn't
Mr. Marston,
seen
and
too
we
much
own
of
Mr.
civilized
Milton
stuff.
too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now you
Some
can
people
also
couldn't
use this line of
separate
credit
how
for
the
any
game
home
was made
improvements you need
versus
to make.
just how the actual game, versus the game itself.
Be
Yeah.
good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
I need a shave.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought
Uncle!
you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here.
Whoa!
I saw
I
you
forgot
come
how
into
they
the
met.
bank.
I actually
By the
don't think
looks
I
of
even
things, you
saw
ain't
it.
robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care of.
No, not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
No, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago.
For God's sake.
Slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
God.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right. You got a horse? Get on it.
Follow me.
Wait, where are we going?
What's your goddamn problem? Oh, partner.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Where are we headed?
West.
Where?
Wait, nothing to feed. I should have bought some food. Sorry, girl.
Oh, ain't you a man of few words? I can see we're headed west. You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make you seem interesting. It makes you seem stupid.
I don't care how I seem.
Well, now where west are we headed, you damn grunting fool?
This ranch a ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No. She's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but, you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place, and you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here. This is it. Look at her.
Is this where we'll start building the house? It's back pain, you old sack.
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we going to farm here? Rocks?
I'll mess with Batman, the government, the bank, but the Joker never messes with the IRS. No, so I remember that clip from the original animated series.
You're stuck with me. Seems I'm
He
stuck
owed
with
what
you.
the IRS he owed them
John,
$3 million,
the
and he was
rock
asking everyone to count up
So,
the money.
You think I'm an
Hey,
idiot?
Mark Hamill will
No.
always be the Joker.
I know you're an idiot.
Oh, thanks, old man. Jeez, these are crushing my ears. Don't tell me John's doing all the work. Oh, this is chapter 2. Beatrice Hope. Damn, you are growing that hair, boy. Hey, Assad Hussein, how are you? Just started chapter 2 of the epilogue of Red Dead 2. But I don't know how much longer I'll stream because it's getting a little late. Maybe another hour. So, oh, a heron. No, it's a bird. Why would I say heron? It's a red-necked pheasant, not a Chinese one that I studied a few hours
I'm back,
ago.
girl.
Haha. Oh, should brush you, shouldn't I? There you go. Come on.
Good girl.
Let's clean you up. I've got nothing to feed her. I should buy some snacks next time I'm in the general store. How much money do I... $28? Should do. Uncle.
Working hard.
Get up, you lazy
It's
bastard.
lumbago. If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
Oh, you can be so testy. What is it, constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have
I
to
did
tell
not
you?
expect that. Wow.
I went into town.
Sorry.
I got
You
a little
literally kicked him
drunk.
right in the back. You could have killed him
Shit.
with that lumbago.
We gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis.
Saint Denis.
Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles
the way to
Smith
Saint
alive?
Denis?
Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
Oh, if we're gonna fast travel there, that is... Oh, yes, thank God. We are literally on the other edge of the map. Now, train, that's a very good choice. There's Saint Denis. I've not been here in 8 years.
Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Oh, by the way, small theory for you, Moritaka. I recently, of course, played the end, and I told you about Gaming Wins. Basically, it's like Cinema Wins, but he's doing games, and so far he's absolutely impressed me. It's almost like if I wanted to talk about games, but just more professional. He's really growing, and almost every game he's talked about, it's done with such passion, such amazing topics he brings up, such amazing details he brings in terms of story, details, everything about the game. And like I said, it's as if, especially when he talked about Shadow of the Colossus, almost everything I would want to talk about that he did, and exceptionally. And basically he talked about this, of course, it was his longest video, and he talked about the fact that maybe Micah wasn't the rat. If I can explain, Molly, I know she was drunk, but she maybe have been the rat because she full out admitted it. Didn't seem like she was forced to at all. And Milton, when you encounter him for the very last time before Abigail shoots his ass, he says that Molly didn't really say anything, but Micah is the one that talked about everything. And he probably knew that Micah was making a big name for himself around Dutch. And maybe he lied to Arthur and wanted the gang to break up, which is exactly what happens, which brings up the whole point of civilization, civilized world, and how, it's all been built around manipulation and of everyone around. That's how everything was here. Like he said, we did one of the lines that haunted me the most was when he actually comes to the camp to try and bring in Dutch, and he says, we didn't kill all these savages just for you to still be here. That really got to me. Like, almost the whole world nowadays, especially America, is built on blood, manipulation, treaties broken, and yeah, so maybe that was all a plan, just to break up the gang by telling that to Arthur, saying, yeah, it was Micah, when it wasn't true. When Micah says that's a goddamn lie, I almost believed him. He could have every right to be like, he's a snake. He sure is. He's a bad guy. But maybe he isn't the one who lied. I'm not excusing anything, but I'm just saying maybe breaking up the gang wasn't 100% because of Dutch and Micah. Maybe it was also thanks to Milton. Maybe that was his plan all along. Ooh, you need to stream this bit. The house building part comes up super soon. Gotcha. Gaming Wins is great. Oh, yeah. Gaming and Cinema Wins is always so wholesome to watch. Hell. I got in my notifications recently. I'll probably watch that before bed. Cinema Wins uploaded everything great about Raya the Last Dragon, the recent Disney film. I loved that film. It was a really good breath of fresh air. It had all the great Disney aspects, but almost kicked up to 11. Like, the quality and the story themes, and it wasn't afraid to get a little dark. It was a great quality film, so I can't wait to see what he has to say about that.
Never liked this place.
Yeah, me neither.
Where we're going to go to see Charles.
Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Hey, don't speak ill of Charles. He's one of the best companions of the gang.
Split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the sloan.
How about I take the saloons?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say, yeah, how about no?
Will you move?
Sorry.
Morning to you.
Oh, I also noticed, like, John has slight different walking and sprinting animations compared to Arthur. Like that. Arthur doesn't really do that, at least I think.
Got it!
Let's go. I got places to be.
Oh wait, I should go to the general store. I need some snacks for my horse. God damn, I could have broken that window.
Come on in, take a look.
Slash door.
Got my candies in the middle there.
I understand it, but I think it is official that Micah is the rat. Like, it's canon, it's an interesting theory, but considering Micah is a compulsive liar and managed to manipulate Duchess so easily, I think it's pretty obvious. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, but but like I said, Gaming Wins talked about that, and I was like, that is actually interesting. Provisions. Yeah, provisions. Fresh food, dry. You know, I'll look at everything, actually. There we go.
Well then. All yours.
Damn, I only have $1. I have $1. Can I sell anything, my good sir? Have a fan theory for Marvel Spider-Man. Go right on ahead.
Care of.
Sure, I'll take a look.
Let's see, what the hell can I sell? You know what? I don't really need money. I'm trying to go straight. I don't need to purchase much of anything. Let's go.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, damn. Is it going to start raining? There's some great sound effects. The moment you go out, you can hear the wind and stuff like that. Yeah, look at that. That sprint Arthur doesn't have. So I like that they made it a bit different.
Hello, sir. Hey. Back here, I think.
Bonjour. How can I help you today, sir? Listen, you seen a big Indian fella? Huh. Indian?
A lot of people are complaining that Miles Morales copied the first game, but I don't think that's what's going on. I think corrupt corporations hurting the average people in New York is actually... an intentional overarching narrative theme that Insomniac are building up through the games. Wait, yeah. Complaining that Miles Morales copied the first game, but I don't think that's what's going on. I think corrupt corporations are hurting the average people. Ah, you mean in terms of the narrative? Yeah, I was about to think if it's in gameplay, well then every Uncharted game, for example, copies the previous. No, but yeah, you could definitely see that there are lots of themes taken from the first game implemented in the second game's narrative. But yeah, if that's a narrative like in terms of big corporations doing harm to smaller classes of people, I think that's a pretty cool narrative, especially later on. Like if Oscorp has a chance to be kind of taken down or something like that, and like it's a threat to Norman or Harry or something. Like, yeah, I'm super stoked to see where the narrative goes, because there's so many choices, so many narratives, there's so many things they could do. And I literally cannot wait at all to see where they go.
A boxer. No. Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnin. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Like with Roxanne clearly hurting a lot of black areas in New York, like Harlem. And Miles telling Peter that this is something they need to do to fight against more as heroes.
Enjoy the
Can I
fight.
Sell anything? Oh yeah, I went to the fence. I can sell all these. Perfect. I got $20. Oh hell, I've got. Oh, I got Arthur's Rotlinger. You know
they
what?
might be starting soon.
I'll actually sell that because hold on for a while, and I don't even think I can equip it. So
I would head along that way. Saint-Saturnin.
damn, I just got $300. I went from broke to 300. Thank you, sir. I didn't even think of the fact that I could sell everything I took. Damn. Okay, how the heck? Yeah, also, I was about to go to the saloon because I was like, I don't know, it seems like the obvious choice, but that's exactly it. It's not, because it's such an obvious choice, you wouldn't think of going.
What took you so long?
Oh, good Lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Ask that first barman I met, and he...
Johnny Test reveal coming out today for Netflix. What? After the stream, I'm going to start my rewatch of the original because it is absolute cinema. Yeah, Johnny Test was a very fun show on Cartoon Network back in the day.
One of those great mysteries, turns out.
So I think a lot of the game's plot revolving around the damage that companies like Oscorp and Roxxon are doing are more so intentional to the messages in the game rather than what people are.
And you are a killer. We both know what you got to do. I'm leaving now.
He don't know the half of it.
John? You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
Accusing it of being,
What are you doing?
which people are accusing it of being, which
I'm
is
alive.
lazy, repetitive
Uncle thought maybe
writing when I
he was in
didn't
some
think
sort of
it
trouble.
was.
Kind of, just... I don't know. I'm
This
throwing
is
fights for a few
revival.
dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Also good to see Charles again. Oh yeah. Bet on Charles. Of course I'm gonna bet on Charles.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left,
Savage?
a ferocious
I'll kick your ass
battler
just for saying
from
that.
the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good
Retirement?
fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean. Looking slow, Wolf.
Boxer! Boxer! Try and stay on your feet, you hear?
Come on, Simon, hit him! What is this?
Pretend he's Micah.
That's a good line.
Lone Wolf! Console! Don't black out just yet. What the hell?
Damn. Charles is good.
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf, whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
Thank you.
If we just made the bed I said we
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, My sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
A deep thinker. How much did I get? I bet 10. I think I bet $10, which means I got the double back. So.
My bag's on the dockside.
Me when my asshole dad tries to argue, I'm obligated to talk to him, pretend he's Micah.
So,
Damn.
what happened?
I know I shouldn't really
mean
laugh
back
at
then?
that, but sorry,
Arthur
that
helped
line
me
was
get
way
out.
too funny.
Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
Oh, that's
I had
nice.
to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he
Oh,
would
that's
have
very
wanted to
nice.
be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway,
deep.
I heard all
I've seen
you were
screenshots
dead.
that you can actually visit
Well,
his
I might have
grave,
come
so I'll
looking.
absolutely do
And
that.
me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Uncle
Who
thinks
knows?
he's Friedrich Nietzsche or some shit. That lumbago really got to him. I'm a deep thinker.
O's dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Damn.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Damn, we literally kicked Strauss out.
All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for... Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
Ah, balls.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
What if we say
Well,
no?
You go left, I go right. On three. Three.
Really? A gunfight? Okay, just found Arthur's grave on accident when I was exploring. It was a weird experience. Upsetting, but also nice. The grave looked very beautiful. Oh, it is. From screenshots, but again, it'll be satisfying because, like I said, quick screenshots / thumbnails, but I haven't really looked at it. Also, I get what you mean by finding it without intention, like you said, while exploring, so it is a bit weird, but then, you know, it's a bit hard to explain, but I think I absolutely get what you mean, so. Yeah, no, nice of you to share that. Hey, Trust Greens, how are you?
Couldn't have thrown that fight.
It's not just one fight.
Evidently. What are those guns they have?
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John.
Does it? Wait a goddamn minute. Does it say wanted dead or alive? Hold on, I need to switch my camera. Excuse me. Just trying to remember if there's anything on the top left as information. I don't think so. Upper left. There we go. Wanted dead or alive. Damn it.
Okay. Where was Uncle?
I think Arthur is honestly one of those characters like Joel and Ellie where they're going to stick with me for the rest of my life because of just how much of an impact they've had on me. Oh, absolutely.
Over the bridge going out of town.
I really hope it's the same thing for, you know, Peter and Miles and Spider-Man. I know that, you know, it's based off of comic characters and stuff like that. Not original for the game or something like that. But still, I think what fascinates me and what always makes me want to know more, not know more, but just see more of them, is their interactions. So many of the interactions and the writing just makes me smile all the time, and I'm like, yep, that's exactly what they would do, or something like that. So even though Peter was in 5% of Miles Morales, every line he had with Miles was so good, and hopefully they're together the whole time in the sequel, so seeing more of their interactions like that will be amazing. Like Miles' interactions with Genki and his mom, and in the first game, Peter's interactions with almost everyone. I think the writing is really what sold me in terms of that universe. So, oh, it is. Peter and Miles are on the level for me too. I just didn't have room in the last comment.
He ain't short on police.
I remember that.
No, but if I really had to, like,
Anyone?
think of one,
so
like, one-time character, not one type, but, you know, character, set of characters. Oh my god! You just gave that guy lumbago, Charles. Holy
Martelli has the
shit.
police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want
That's
to
seeing
go
all the
back,
people you've
remind
saved. I'm
me
so proud
that
of
I
you. It
hate
brings me to tears every time.
Saint
Oh yeah.
Denis.
I know it's my first experience. That scene legit almost made me cry, and it made me feel so guilty days after I completed it, almost as if I was too slow. If I was fast enough, maybe I could have saved Aunt May. But I know it's scripted. It's part of the universe's storyline. But still, it made me feel that way, and that was very unique. But I think one line that brings me just into such sadness every time is Peter's last interaction with Otto. The acting, the cinematography, the music, it's all just so tragic. I mean, the whole relationship with Otto was so well made in the first game. I will always say it. You care so much for Otto, and you know he'll become Dr. Octopus, but you dread it so much. It's like, oh, don't make it obvious now. From the very first shot, it is obvious, but the way they make the relationship makes you dread it. You're like, please don't do this, please. And and Otto's like motivations and stuff are 100% like believable and arguable, you know. But of course, he was going to sacrifice so many lives for revenge. That couldn't have been the case. And because he knew who Peter was, it made it so much harder. So their last interaction, when he says, "You promise you'd never abandon me," you promised, remember? And the huge swelling of the music, that moment, every single time, just brings me down so much. Again, I wish I could say it could make me cry, but I don't cry easily. But I get this huge sense of dread and sadness during that scene. And especially when Peter walks away and he screams for Peter, because Peter is literally the only thing in his life right now. It's amazing how he's the only thing that could stop him from achieving his goal, but at the same time is his only friend right now. That kind of dynamic, I feel like, was almost never seen in, or at least at that level, in the Spider-Man story before. It brings me, it touches me every single time. Wait. A dying mother selflessly telling her son that it's okay to let go, that she wants him to use it for everyone. Yeah, like Aunt May knowing how strong he is and telling, like he says, I don't know what to do. He does, but he just doesn't have the strength to do it. And her, I feel like if she didn't say, yes, you do, I feel like maybe without her saying that, the outcome would have been different. But her reassuring him to do the right thing and that she's okay with it, that she's brave enough for that, it really shows that she is also one of the biggest heroes of that story, seriously. And yeah, the end of that scene where Yuri's acting is so good, where he just lies on her, holds her hand desperately and cries because he knows the outcome and he's just not ready for it, because he's going to lose the literal last of his blood, the last person he could ever remotely be close to in terms of family. He knows he has to do it, and like it's one of the hardest decisions. Like Nelson, who we saw earlier, he often brings that up because he feels like that is a choice in a game that's represented so well because it's such a hard one. Maybe not many people would say they want to do it, but to actually have the strength to do it, you will never know in that moment. He constantly brings it up, and I'm glad because, of course, Spider-Man is probably still probably my favorite game of all time. And again, him crying on her bed, holding her hand, knowing the outcome, and then it cutting to black and hearing the flat line. Masterful storytelling. In that scene, Peter officially grows up. I think you mentioned it. Yeah, you even quote retweeted. I think I saw it on Twitter. You said that scene, like someone said that TASM Spider-Man or any other Spider-Man was better than PS4, and you said this game literally lets Peter do something which is incredibly rare nowadays, grow. And when Godzilla Mendoza talked about it, I'd never thought of it that way, but it's actually such a fundamental thing. He says Peter kind of letting go of his childhood and doing the right thing, letting that go, and him moving on into adulthood. And that's not the only thing showing off his adulthood, accepting people and allies into his life. He doesn't always have to work alone. Him turning into a full-on mentor, and who knows, maybe even imagine if a few games down the line, at the end, Peter basically becomes Miles' father figure more than mentor. Like, imagine if it's the same case with Otto. Otto was Peter's best friend, mentor, and maybe even father figure at the end, and it turns into tragedy. But it doesn't have to end with tragedy, but imagine if later on, after such a huge arcs, huge journeys, the characters are older, and Peter is basically Miles' father figure as well as mentor with how they've grown up, how much they've done. I think my biggest wish for this universe is they don't need to make many games, but imagine if they make long, great, meaningful stories at the end when Peter decides to settle down. But I think I have a good, not a theory, but a wish in terms of storytelling. And I think AR kind of shared this with me. Imagine at the very end of maybe the last game Insomniac wants to make for that universe. The characters are older. Peter wants to maybe settle down with Mary Jane. Maybe he wants to have kids. Maybe he's had a kid and knows that he can't keep this up much longer, but Miles still wants to do this. He's younger, maybe more in his prime. They would maybe come up with good narrative reasons, and Peter literally passes on the mantle to him, and it would be such an amazing mentor/father figure moment between mentee/son/best friend. If you could think of all these themes after so much time together with them, and think of all this in your head with one cutscene at the end of the last game, years later from now, I really hope that would make me cry, because like I say, these characters mean so much to me. Almost every interaction I see with them makes me smile so much, for better or for worse. Cry, it makes me emulate so much emotion, and I think that's kind of what I would like in terms of a last. Of course, it's up to Insomniac, but I feel like that would absolutely touch the hell out of me, really. I generally think that Marvel Spider-Man 2, if it has Venom, I think they're going to explore Peter's grief over May more, or that the symbiote will pull him back into grieving for her. Oh yeah, if they're going to do another... I'm pretty sure they'll do a similar thing to Mr. Negative, where, he brings up lots of Peter's memories or something, and the symbiote does even worse. Mr. Negative actually didn't do that. It was actually Scorpion, but that was in his head. But imagine, yes, if the symbiote, to make him feel guilty and turn more easily to the dark side, they do talk about May. That would rip my heart to pieces. That's actually a good point.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple...
John! Charles! You boys been off getting up to no good?
Kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well,
Can't really do rings.
You weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Yeah.
I think the symbiote is going to pull all the negative things Peter pushes to the back of his head. Yeah. Yeah, also, I think the comics focus a lot more on that, and maybe the MCU, but I could be wrong. But Peter Parker's actual mental health, him, like, imagine if each game gets a little bit darker. As a young adult, I know he's a young adult, and in other comics it makes more sense to show how much he goes through as a teenager, the dark stuff he sees, but imagine if each game gets much darker, and even as a young adult, he can't really handle how much negativity around this role he has to take, and that really affects his mental health. Like, I don't think, we always see him, you know, making jokes, trying to, I'm not saying that's bad, I'm not stereotyping that, but he tries to always, like, make the mood better, try and spread some positivity, try and change the mood if it's too negative. But imagine at a certain point he just doesn't do that. He's too, maybe he's a bit depressed, maybe he's in a state of complete denial over most of his good habits. Imagine if so much darkness and so much of what he has to do on a daily basis affects him mentally, and maybe that is even increased somehow or affects the storyline with the symbiote. Again, there's so many possibilities they could explore, and I really, really hope that most of what we talk about is actually done, because all of this just sounds super interesting and sounds like none of it has really been explored outside of most of source material or done to a level that we're talking about. So I'm really holding my hopes up. I think that's why I enjoy Spider-Man 2 and The Amazing Spider-Man so much. They really do focus on Peter's mental health a lot. Yeah. Now, how did I forget about Spider-Man 2? Yeah, the performance and writing for Peter in that movie I appreciate so much more as a young adult now compared to when I was a kid. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2, especially with Gwen and stuff, if they made a third movie, I would really want them to explore that aspect. And hell, there's a deleted scene. I don't think it belongs in the movie, but the fact that Peter's dad was alive this whole time and had to disappear to protect him, Garfield's acting in that deleted scene gets me every single time. He grabs his dad. He's in complete denial and negativity over the fact he's screaming at him. We don't see Peter Parker in that state a lot at all. It's funny because when my sister was playing Detroit Become Human and Connor like screams, he shouts very rarely. And I talked about how I don't think Brian Deckard could shout like that if he wanted to, because he seems like such a nice and gentle guy. Same thing for Yuri Lowenthal. If there are moments where, like, in the story he just shouts, like, screams his lungs out because he has to, or that he feels an emotion like that, especially if it's because of someone else, similar to how Garfield did to portray Peter, how Peter was in that deleted scene where his dad shows himself. That stuff you really don't get for a Spider-Man story. And Peter B. Parker in Spider-Verse is so clearly chronically depressed. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times people just think, oh, they're chubby or they're like this for comic relief. Peter B. Parker and Thor in Endgame were the complete opposite. Yes, they're kind of made fun of, and okay, shock value, Thor is fat now, he's not as ripped. But they have whole arcs for that. Thor Love and Thunder, I'm so excited to see that, because even though he dealt with Thanos and even though he felt better and could summon like both weapons and the thunder and his cool beard and his suit at the end of Endgame, he still has so much to go through in terms of his mental health, and he's a god. I don't know why people keep saying the MCU destroyed Thor. I really didn't see him much in other source material, but I know probably that this type of Thor has never been explored, simply because of the fact that he's a god and he can fall into depression, have PTSD and stuff, all because of Thanos and how he feels like he's not worthy. That's such a relatable thing and something so interesting to explore. So there's that. Andrew Garfield deserves a new trilogy, or at least one more film. He was so amazing in TASM 2, wasted his potential because of studio interference. The MCU made Thor human. Exactly. I don't know why some people say... I've not seen the video because I don't want to, because honestly, I really don't want to think about it, even if the person's reasons are good. But yeah, there is this title and thumbnail that says the MCU destroyed Thor, ruined Thor, whatever. I absolutely disagree with that. Thor, at the beginning, he's stoic, he's a god, he's egotistical, but over the course of each movie, he becomes so connected with humanity to a point where, again, he falls into depression, he has PTSD, such relatable things, and I'm sure a lot of people connected with in Endgame. It's not just comic relief, it is a real thing, and not everyone treated him correctly, like Rocket slapping him in Asgard. I know, okay, funny, he's a small raccoon slapped a god, but that's not at all how you should treat a person going through a bit of a panic attack like that. Thor was literally you want to hug him in almost every scene in Endgame. When he says he wants to snap the gauntlet to bring everyone back, he's begging Tony to, saying, let me do something good, something great. That touches your heart. That is so touching. He feels like he needs to do something great. He's already on that path. It's not instantaneous. He still doesn't understand what he goes through. You just want to give him a hug. You just want to talk to him. You want to be his pal. You want to be there for him. That stuff in superhero movies, I wish more people would do that. And a few minutes ago, I wanted to talk about this as well. When I say Spider-Man going through all that, like, you don't see that often, and I feel like that is a very big and important thing to show off, like how Spider-Man's mental health can affect him and show that, and that hasn't been shown. I feel like that should be explored more, because this is very personal, so take this with a grain of salt. But here in Switzerland, most people I kind of know that I like Spider-Man. And you guys know I like parkour, acrobatics. Whenever I do those things, people always say, you're not a superhero, we're not in a movie, calm down, Spider-Man. Like, whenever I would do funny stuff in gym or in class, or just like that, because I felt like it. I felt like I should use some energy in class. There would always be one or two, like, people in my class last year in high school telling me, hey, calm down, Spider-Man. In Switzerland especially, I don't know if this is probably around the world a lot, but here specifically, superheroes and cartoon and comic characters are stereotyped so much for kids that no one can like them as an adult. No one can play the Spider-Man game and think, oh yeah, this has mature things. You can appreciate this character not just because he's a cartoon made for kids. He can go through some real dark shit. And as a kid, of course, every year you grow up, you can appreciate a character differently depending on what you see or rewatch and stuff like that. That has always been the case for me. And I'm 18 years old, and I can still appreciate Spider-Man for the fact that he's a superhero, but one of the most relatable ever. He isn't such a handsome guy. Even nowadays, they get good actors to portray him. But Stan Lee specifically said he goes through money problems because Stan Lee 100% related to that. He won't be the most attractive guy in the world, but he will always find the right gal because they find him cute in terms of his, I don't know, like, he's shy around people as Peter Parker, but not as Spider-Man. Like, that relatability of having a dual identity, of having so many responsibilities, of having to start out a chaotic life, of being alone, of having small family, people you care about and wanting to do so much. Like, he's one of us. He's not an alien that fell from the sky or a billionaire that has everything and has the time, money, training, everything. He's one of us and has to deal with so many daily things as a human being, and one with money problems, and as a teenager at that. Yes, he grows into an adult, which people prefer more in terms of stories, but in terms of the MCU, I find it most relatable, and especially Miles Morales, the game, I found it more relatable because they're teenagers. Like, Peter will always be relatable to me in the first game, and a lot of people can relate to, money problems, rent, being evicted. Sure, but as Miles, he's 17, and I was 17 when I played the game. I could 100% relate to Miles more than Peter. But again, these characters are so relatable. They're not only written and made for kids. You can appreciate them more as, like, an adult. Adults and old people can appreciate comic characters. They're not only made for kids. And I really hate when people quickly associate you as boring or childish just because you like Batman or Spider-Man. They really need to look at darker things. Like, when people say, oh, you like Batman? Oh, that's for kids. Play the Batman Arkham games. Watch the Dark Knight trilogy. There are real dark themes and elements in those that show that, no, they're not just made for kids. It's not just colorful heroes beating up bad guys and every time it ends happily. There's way more to that. Watch more media. Stop, like, sticking to just watching TikTok and Instagram posts all the time. There are way better things to do with your time, and just look that people can appreciate more things maturely as a medium than, like, specifically superhero related. Again, I'm getting super tired of people always calling me that or calling me out just because I do one acrobatic thing. Just because I do one acrobatic thing, it doesn't mean I'm obsessed with Spider-Man and I'm a child. I appreciate him because he's relatable. He can be well written. He can go through some bad things that we can go through every day. He's a superhero, he has superpowers, but more importantly than that, he's grounded, he's he's grounded where he has to be. I'm sorry I just ranted for 5 minutes straight about that. I'm really sorry, but that is something I wish would really change. I really hope if I move somewhere else, people would appreciate that more. I can only talk about these things with certain friends in real life and you guys. If I came up to someone and we opened up, like, if you meet a stranger here, 80% of the time, if you open up suddenly about superheroes or something like that, I know you're not immediately going to talk about that first. So, like, if you meet someone just like that, you talk about some normal things, and then you maybe want to talk about comic characters or something, I swear to you, 80% of the time of your chances, they will think you're childish or boring and just leave it at that, because they quickly stereotype superheroes and comics and anything like that for children. It's really sad, and I really hope you guys don't understand me. Meaning that wherever you're from, people appreciate you for that. I hope you don't understand me, because so that wherever you're from, people treat you respectfully and understand your love for these kinds of things and characters professionally and maturely, instead of immediately thinking you're childish or immature in some way. I'm really, really sorry for ranting like this, but yeah. I love the fact that Chris Hemsworth asked the directors of Endgame to not make Thor lose weight by the end of the film. He said Thor is better by the end, but he's still healing. It's a process. Yeah, that's exactly the case. I got that shit all the time. I couldn't even play pretend Spider-Man when I was 7 because I get bullied for it. British culture very much has a you can't have fun attitude. You can't be yourself. You have to follow the crowd. I hate it. Characters like Spider-Man free me. No, I get it. The UK is the exact same way. It's either you like football or you're an outcast. Yeah, I mean, yeah, here, hell, even I could rant the exact same way about my music tastes. Like, when I put on, I really have to struggle with, like, if people at a party, like, okay, for my past school up in, like, where we live around here, that was the case. But with new friends, they love listening to anime openings and, like, other types of music. They're open to that. And they can joke about, you know, I'd put something else and stuff like that with the new people I've recently met thanks to my actual friends. So that's okay. But where my sister used to go and where I used to go, the people over there, all they listen to is French rap. That's literally the only thing they like. And what's even worse is that they feel like that's the only thing you can listen to. If anyone puts on anything else, they'll say, "What is this shit? Change it." Like it's as if it's a rule to only like and play French rap, whether it's disgusting or not. It's so repetitive in my head, and I personally don't like it. But if you like it, you can listen to it, it's fine. But don't stereotype it everywhere. If we want to listen to an anime song every once in a while, or like synth hop, or like synthesizer, synthwave music, like, let us every once in a while. Like, I have to sometimes struggle, okay, what do I like? My music tastes are completely different to other people, but I always try to see, okay, what do I like that others may like? And it always goes down to some hip-hop songs that I like, mainly from movies or games that I've seen, because I don't explore that kind of music freely like that. What I love to listen to is movie and game soundtrack, but not at all anyone much, like, not everyone at all. The majority of people don't listen to that, so I always have to struggle, okay, what can I play that I know and like that others will too? And it's so quickly stereotyped here. Like, so many people will immediately listen to, like, rap, hip-hop, stuff that I kind of find repetitive. And if they want to listen to that, that's fine, but it's just all the time and so stereotyped, so I really hate listening to pop music, which is unfortunately the majority of music people listen to. And the people who say, oh, you listen to anime and video game music, that's not real music. And I'm just like, fuck off. Yeah, exactly. All types of music is music. Just let us be who we are. If you like something different and you don't like what I listen to, that's fine. But don't, like, treat us like shit for it. Like I said, I love listening to media music, specifically, again, games and movies, but I don't mind if you listen to something that I don't really like. It's fine, but just don't treat me bad if you don't like what I listen to. Again, I never really judge anyone, and I'm not going to treat anyone any less because of their ideologies or what they like or don't. I like to say I'm very pacifistic when it
feels
comes
like
to
old
others or stuff like that. It's just super
Good
hard
to have the
here.
old gang back together again.
Sorry for
Let's just
ranting
hope
like
things don't
this. I
turn
know
out
you're
like last
relating,
time.
There
and
you go.
it's nice
What'd
to
I
be
tell you,
relating and we're
Charles?
talking together,
Boy,
but
is as sour as
sometimes
weak
it feels
old
bad
milk.
when I rant
No
a lot
wonder
like
she didn't
this.
stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
God
It's awful.
damn, Uncle.
It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
Place just needs a woman.
Like, I want to listen to music that makes me feel something, not easily addictive shit from Justin Bieber or Kanye. In other words, stuff that's designed to just make as much money as possible. Uncle is a straight-up savage. Oh yeah, I've never seen him this savage ever.
No woman would
Why
touch
did this guy decide to live with him again?
Now, I
I
reckon these
remember
horses
at
can
the end
have
of
it
the
down
first
in the
Red
middle.
Dead,
Here,
Uncle stays
come on.
with John
Tie that
until
end
the
around
very
horses.
end.
You
Very,
loop that
very
end
end.
around
Uncle
there.
even dies for
Horses will
him
pull
and
it
his
clean
family.
down. We good?
I think so.
May the house building begin.
Let's get going.
Now just pull. You got this, John? I'll go when you do.
That's it. That's it.
Come on, girl. I mean, horses. Don't know which gender you are. I know you can do it. Come on. Go. Now, wait a second. If they're going to build a house for weeks and weeks, where are they going to stay? They could have left that to be destroyed at the last second. Where are they going to sleep and, like, rest and recuperate and shelter while building this house?
See? I told you it
Yes.
wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
It's happening.
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay. You keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to.
God. So much of the dialogue in the epilogue is making me laugh more than, like, the
Okay.
base game. I don't want to sound, like, bad on it. There are some great lines and funny moments in the base game, but so many of these interactions are making me laugh out loud. Damn, my stamina is low. Okay, wait. Now, what missions are available? Okay, here. So, Beatrice Hope, main camp, and... Wait a second. What's the difference between these two logos? Sadie Adler. What's this? Albert Mason. Oh, this is the photography guy. Alright, well, I guess we'll go to Sadie. Charles, if he doesn't work, do an Uno reverse card and unslave that white man. And enslave that white man.
You coming on, girl?
We've got you now, you piece of shit!
What the f- Whoa, okay then. I'm just gonna...
I want his skill! Get him!
Hey, girl.
This man should drink my knife.
Oh, hell!
Bring it! The Skinner brothers ain't done with you!
We're
Still gonna have to do that, boys, but you kind of left me no choice. Okay, what can I feed the horse? Another apple.
There, ain't we?
And what about for me? I need energy. Some beef. There you go. I'm so excited for Spider-Man Lotus. Oh, me too. That one teaser had me so hyped. The quality in just 1 minute of footage is amazing. The voice acting, the costume, the cinematography. Like, it doesn't look like an obvious fan film. That looks like pure quality. And another thing, I could rant for so long, but I'm only going to briefly mention it. The fact that the creator specifically wants you not to compare it to the MCU, which is exactly what they're doing. They're completely separate universes, completely separate companies, serving completely separate purposes, and only share one name. He's literally asking, just don't say one is better, one is worse. Nothing is even released yet from us. Just please don't do that. And people are interpreting that as him shitting on the MCU and saying that his project is better. That is absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that he's had to take a break from social media right now is super, super sad. I mean, no one can make anything Spider-Man nowadays or share anything Spider-Man nowadays on the internet without some... I was going to use a very bad word, sorry. But just like assholes, like deranged people saying stuff like that. It's honestly just so...
Hey, partner!
Oh, that was the move I tried to do. I just unlocked it. Nice. I never thought I'd be more excited, emotionally invested in a fan film. Yeah.
Come on in. New faces always welcome here.
This is first real... well,
something
not first real thing. There's so many things. But in the moment, I could not think of anything else to get me more hyped for 2022. Wait a minute. Where's Sadie? She's probably up. Oh, she's right here. Hey there.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure.
It almost makes me hope that Spider-Man Web of Shadows only keeps a small following. I don't want Spider Twitter trying to simultaneously suck me off and shoot me in the head.
You,
Yeah.
You got
That
any
was way
work?
darker than it had to
Yeah.
be.
Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Well, funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah.
Okay, small thing. Every time I look at his beard, I think it's too long. So every time I think, okay, before or after a mission, I should go shave. I keep forgetting.
It's real good. Plus,
going to sleep,
I
dude?
don't much like
Night,
getting
night, boy.
robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is
Oh
it?
god,
We're
my
heading
phone
again,
is at
you say?
24%. How much more can I stream? Oh,
South. Now come on.
yeah,
Mount
I
up.
think I'll
We
keep
gotta
streaming
ride
until we build the house.
Of course we do.
It is getting quite late. Tomorrow I've got an active day.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am.
Sadie's one of the best characters. So glad you get to spend a lot of time with her before going after Micah.
That new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
My ranch? It's something else, you know. You gotta
The biggest
come up
thing
there.
this game gets wrong is just how often people open
that's it
carry
for
in
the
this
most part.
game. Gun laws were
Good. Maybe these fellers
gun
I
laws
heard
were
about
actually
have stayed
stricter
north
back
or
then.
Gone off somewhere
Open
else,
fire,
or
you mean?
dropped down dead in their own tracks.
Yeah,
It's
I guess they
good
just
country.
want to
All country is
add
good.
consequence
It's
and
just folk
I
that are
know
bad.
it's very
You know
cliche,
who I
but
got up there with me?
life into the
Besides
world.
Uncle.
Abigail?
Like almost everyone you confront,
Abigail ain't come there just
they can
yet.
take out a gun and decide to kill
Really?
you. So
You,
imagine if they just want to run away
wanna
or keep insulting
talk
you
about it?
or
Well,
come up to punch you instead of just
maybe,
take
but
out a freaking gun.
Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually see Kaya. There she is. You see her in the corner? Hello. Go back to sleep. Open carry, like Sadie casually brandishing a sawn-off shotgun in the restaurant. She'd have been arrested immediately. Ah, okay. Open carry. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Prize fighting and
Yeah, hell, like Arthur being wanted, having his weapons open, and entering the sheriff's place. It is a little sus, but again, it's a game,
weren't seeming too
and not everything can be accurate. But for what it
everything
is,
real hard.
honestly, this is such an impressive
I think
open
life
world. I
on
have
the
to give it
plains
to
is gonna be
Rockstar.
good for 'em.
Cannot wait to see just how much more they can do with GTA 6
Always liked Charles.
or Bully. I haven't even. Okay, do you want to be in the frame or not? Decide, Kai. What you doing? She often just gets up, stretches, and then goes back to sleep. What's up, yeah, like Bully. If they want to ever make another Bully game, which would be amazing. Imagine a next-gen, relatable school game by Rockstar. Imagine what they could do with that. I never played the first Bully, but I know. It's mostly memed and talked about for how amazing the voice acting and dialogue is, and just how funny of a game it is. But I don't know why, but imagine if there's a sequel that's in like next gen. I feel like I would be 100% on board for that. Yeah, some things need to be sacrificed just to make the game fun.
Character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
I don't really want a Bully sequel. I wish people would let older games just die somewhat. I understand, but the concept of that, if anyone else wants to do something similar, I think is cool. Doesn't have to be Rockstar, doesn't have to be a Bully game. You're right. If they just want to leave it, that's totally cool. But I should have probably said the concept or something like that. Plus, you play as a bully, and all the teen characters are just cringy stereotypes. True. But like I said, if a concept like that was redone in next gen with all the technology that you could do with something like this, detailed, better writers, because yeah, sure, at the time it was cringy because, like, let's all be honest, all media that was related to kids at the time, hell, less than 10 years ago, a lot of teen-related writing and stuff like that isn't always 100% done right. Only nowadays, teen stories are written well. Because, like, it's adults who don't really, they take the stereotypical language and stuff like that for kids, and they're not afraid to bring in younger actors. Like, if you look at Riverdale, which I have not seen at all, and 13 Reasons Why, which I painfully completed the whole series, the actors are just a little too old to play things. And I know it's supposed to be mature topics and stuff, but it's not too relatable, and they just don't have that same feel. I know that actors' ages, like chemistry and actual writing matters. All of those can, either one can determine how much quality is put into the teen themes, you could say. A little odd to talk about something like this, or at least I can't find the right words, but
I'm
Yeah,
forever the
there's a
optimist.
really great high school game roleplay called Persona 5. I have heard so many good things about that.
You know,
Might
I've
play
been
one
doing
day.
some bounty hunting of my own.
Oh, Salma, are you interested in Persona 5? Yeah? You watch gameplay. Well, she's interested, so maybe we might play it together.
Since I last
What
saw
was the
you,
last game
I
that
ain't
was
gonna make
really
a
good
habit
with
of it.
teen stuff?
We cut off
I actually
here.
don't remember because so many games now just add a lot of extra stuff or like yeah, nowadays you don't really. Please refresh my memory. I'm sure there's something I'm not thinking of. There's got to be a game where you're surrounded or even play as teenagers and they have good writing, good story, and stuff
Come on,
like that.
let's go take a look
that
down
I'm
in the
just
valley.
not thinking of. I know a lot of recent series and movies 100% have that, but games? That's a good question. Actually pretty excited for the Hogwarts Legacy game coming out. It seems like you actually start as a year 1 student to year 7, but I don't know. I'm mostly excited for that because I 100% want to explore yourself. Like, okay, the books and movies were cool and had cool world building, but imagine if you could encounter stuff yourself, explore those with your eyes, your own time, your experience. I think that, and especially the fact that maybe they might make references to Harry Potter, because, I mean, he's a big name in that universe after all, but I'd also really like it if they don't have to always mention that. That you can talk a lot about what Harry encountered and what the universe is known for, but don't make it a big deal. Yeah, this is a Harry Potter game. No, it is Hogwarts. Hell, it's in the title. It is in the Harry Potter universe, but make your own character, go to your own classes, make your own experiences, encounter what you want to encounter. It'd be really cool if there was a lot of RPG elements, but done right. I know we don't really like RPG elements, especially if it doesn't suit the type of game, but I feel like if you could customize your character, the look, what classes you want to take, which they could then, like if you choose one house or one class, it closes off but opens certain paths. And who knows if you could explore the castle, go to Diagon Alley. There's so many possibilities, and I'm super stoked for that, but more importantly, I don't want it to always focus on like or make references to the characters of Harry Potter. Like if you can discover that yourself as Easter eggs or references in the world building, that would be amazing of a detail. But no, I am also super stoked for Hogwarts Legacy. High expectations. Life is Strange is the closest to a high school game. Yes! How could I forget about that? Yes! And I think the dialogue is really good. Again, I really need to play both games. And there's even a third one coming. Cannot wait for that, which gives me more reason to play the first 2 games because I watched the shit out of them, especially the second game. I know I have a very rare opinion, but I connected 100% more to Sean and Daniel's journey in the second game. And the ending, it was the first ending I saw. Then I looked at the others, but I think the ending that hit me the most was the ending where Sean, even after everything you go through, Sean is still arrested and spends half his life in prison. Like the second half, basically, of his life in jail. And the music, the fact that there's no sound effect, it's just emotional music the whole way through. I felt like melting. It really, I every now and then listen to that specific track, from the end of the game, and it plays during the credits, and I didn't even really notice, but in that moment, it was the perfect track to play during that entire cutscene, showing the years passing in photographs, showing Daniel grow up without Sean, being taken care of by their grandparents, I believe it was, and then when Sean actually came out, and he went with Daniel camping and stuff like that, seeing them all grown up, but not grown up properly, done without each other. And the fact that Sean mentally is not the same anymore. I mean, prison changes a man 100%. And then they go their separate ways. And seeing that Daniel still has powers and you don't know what he'll do with that, and you hope that he grew up maturely with them, it destroyed me. It destroyed me. But it is also a little bit bittersweet because, again, they get to interact with each other at the end. The way, like, the animation was done, like, them hugging each other so much. Sean's best friend, like, hugging the hell out of him. That touched me so much. That destroyed me. So, yeah. That's a good teen game. Opened up so much about that. Life is Strange has never been perfect, but Life is Strange 1, Before the Storm, and 2 are incredibly emotional, honest stories. Oh, yeah.
Come on, John. Help me find them.
I think I see something.
Yup. There they are. Down there.
Who's who?
Well, the Bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on. Let's go follow them. Back on your horse. Let's get after them.
The music is great too in them. Oh yeah, it's. I don't want to shit on it by saying this, but when a lot of the music again is beautiful, it's to emulate emotional like calm moments. But to me that sounds a tiny bit repetitive. So certain tracks that stay memorable in my head, I remember. But again, just because it's a bit repetitive in my head, I do not at all want to discredit. I believe the composer is Jonathan Morali, because his guitar skills and other instruments used throughout the game's scores, I should say, are drop-dead gorgeous and really add to the atmosphere. Like I love how a lot of people say, you know you're playing a Life is Strange game when the guitar is just too good, and I 100% would agree with that. I may not have noticed much during my first watches of the Let's Plays, but later on I would notice just how amazing the tracks can be when adding to the emotion. Absolutely. I would never have found the music artist daughter without Life is Strange.
They'll be coming through here. Whoa! There they are. We follow and keep an eye on them. Hold. Yeah. Don't want to go over that butte.
No shit, Sadie.
You won't get north through here? What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me.
That's a nice detail. Not something
My
you'd
guess
see
is
too
they'll
often
stop
or
up
like
ahead.
talked about.
We
They
can
could have
get a better
ignored it, but
look
I
at
like that detail.
You know
they
he's
added for
thinking
her.
pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them. The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there.
Hang in there, girl.
I guess it's been a while. I remember the house building part coming
Up here,
for this
get
mission
off
for
your
some
horse.
reason.
This might be our chance.
What weapons do I have? Bolt action, Litchfield. Both are very good. I love the Litchfield rifle, surprisingly. Completely forgot I had it in my arsenal, and
they're
by chance
stopping.
I had it.
And that
during
sure
one of
is
the first
Shane
fights.
Finley coming off the back of his horse.
What are they waiting for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men and you work alone?
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Haha.
Great.
Which one's got a scope?
So what you think? Should we threaten them? Shooting at them or sneak down and pick them off one by one? I reckon sneaking down is our best opportunity, but it's your call.
Threaten the gang, shoot the gang.
Make up your mind, John.
Sneak, why not?
I'll follow your lead. Let's sneak down there.
Okay, well,
And
follow
my throat
away.
hasn't heard
Stay down and stay
from
close.
talking a lot in a while. Like, I can actually feel my throat getting tired, because I've talked a lot during this stream, surprisingly.
We're going down the canyon. Look out on these rocky paths. Two guys below us. Let's get closer. Go around them. You take one of them, I'll take the other. You gotta throw a knife. You're gonna throw a knife in his neck. That was clean. Okay, let's move.
Damn straight.
Up ahead, another one on patrol. I got this guy.
Alright, just you say so.
That's over. You're gonna hear us on these bridges, but it's worth a try.
Oh, I forgot I can loot the bodies. Damn. Sadie, how much do you... No, maybe I shouldn't make that joke.
Look out, Sadie, they're on to it.
Oh, that scream was hilarious.
There's more of them up on the ridge.
Although the Litchfield rifle makes a bit of a weird sound.
On the side of the basin. Nasty bastards.
It's very powerful, actually. Ah, damn it. Where are you? There's a lot of gang members. What do I have? Oh, damn, that was nice.
We need our horses.
I know that. Hold on.
I think this and The Last of Us 2 have some of my favorite gunplay. Oh yeah, The Last of Us 2, especially with how careful you have to use your weapons. If you can pull off some sick shit, you can pull off some sick, satisfying shit. I guess it's been a... Ah, no, you said that already.
Hell, that's what you get for robbing me, Langton.
Shit! That damn harpy!
Come on, it's time to collect. Okay, you're taking Philly. Let's go. Get him on your horse.
What's it look like?
Good point.
What in the...
Yo, I'm very late, but I just got back home from work. Ah, nice. Wow. You work until midnight? Half past midnight? It's probably your time. It's just like 1:30 in the morning right now. Damn. Oh, you should probably head to bed instead of watch this set. But thanks for stopping by still.
Look out! On the roof bridge! Take them out, John!
I got it!
I actually don't. Yeah. Well, I guess I got one. The hell? Sadie, no! I'll shoot him better this time. How's the heat been for you? I worked 10 till 11:30 today. Ah, no, wait. I didn't think of the, you know, you getting the time it took for you getting back home.
On the bridges! On the ridge!
This is suicide!
They're above us! Coming from the left of us!
There's men everywhere!
They're all over!
Did I just fall off my...
You madman!
We're almost gone! More riding in on the left!
Whoa, he just fell off his horse. God.
Give up, you fools!
You gotta kill us!
That's the end of the canyon!
Then I think we might be free of them!
Ride for it!
That was pretty darn cool. Alright, I have to wear all black at work and wear masks. Damn, oh, in the heat, that must not be good. I would much rather wear masks to protect people, but like, they just make you so warm. It's gotta be 29 degrees tomorrow too as well. Yeah, I'm here it's only gonna be 22 tomorrow, at least the highest.
Cut this off of me! I need to relieve myself.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. I just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard the lady.
There you go.
I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all and kidnapped me back. I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
Bad, wow.
That's it. County work ain't easy, John.
No, but I can see now it has its rewards.
That's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
And I know how you're paying for your ranch.
Don't spread that around.
Hey, I won't. But it would be good to have you along some more. Here we are. Grab him and bring him in, John.
Sure.
Wish you weren't working.
You're a bitch and a bastard.
We brought in Shane Finley.
Oh, great. Let's, put him in the cell.
You did good work with that bounty, but that don't put you... We're gonna watch you swing.
What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing. He's all alive.
I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back. Oh, and James Langton's dead. We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
Mm-hmm, I know. You want this money to go to the bank, too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure.
Have you had any luck lately finding a summer job? Summer job, no,
well,
but I've been
John.
looking for something after in terms of social education for kids, and I found a few options. Maybe I just need to make sure and check some stuff with my mom, because some of the stuff on the website I don't understand, but I found one or two things. So summer job, no, it's not a big deal now, because it is a bit late. Excuse me.
I cannot find my...
But, yeah, I'm trying to look for something after summer. Why am I hiccuping so much? Because I don't want to, really continue high school. Albert Cakes. Oh wait, isn't that who Uncle told me to see or something? Did I just hear a guy throw up?
Excuse me, sir. You work here?
No, I just hang around here for fun. I'm joking. How can I help you, friend?
I know this sounds crazy. Some dumb old coot I know is telling me there's these houses you can buy pre-cut.
Not crazy, friend. The very latest in modern convenience. Convenient and cost-efficient. Which house do you want? Each one is entirely unique, but also the same.
Excuse me?
Perhaps I'm going too fast, sir. Do you want to buy a house?
I think so.
I'll give you a luxurious, entirely unique pre-cut palace. And if you order today, I guarantee you're home in a matter of weeks, maybe sooner.
I'll take that one.
Ah, yes, we have that one in stock.
And I already got credit from the bank.
Oh, fantastic. Now, you write your name here, and you sign your name there, and you will be the proud owner of a factory-built home.
It's that easy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Martin. Albert Cakes, Esquire, at your service.
You boys give me a minute.
What are you doing here? Everything okay?
I'm not sure. Probably. A fella came by the farm. Got attacked on the road. He said the Skinner brothers was hanging around. Lots of them. I left Uncle armed to the teeth back at the ranch.
Who are these two?
Guns for hire? If they're Skinner's about, we need them.
We ain't got that kind of money, Charles.
You want to get robbed for your house?
No, but...
Hey, these Skinners can be nasty. Come on. Mr. Devon, you're with me. Mr. Wayne, this is...
Milton. Jim Milton.
Sir, good to meet you.
We're gonna be heading up to the Manzanita post.
Why?
The best smith around is that Norwegian fella up there.
So they say. You boys ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Good, because you're about to get shot at over a goddamn hammer.
You want to build a house with a sniper rifle, then?
I know old Neil's real well. I'll get you a good deal.
Thank you, sir. All right, then. Let's go buy us some tools.
I know the quickest way. Follow me.
Say, is your friend a Negro or a Redskin?
I think a bit of both, for what it's worth.
Cash is cash, though it's all the same to me. I saw you getting skittish there, but don't you worry. We're not getting shot at.
Oh, yeah. I know Charles Smith. If he's got cause to be concerned, it's usually good cause.
You got a shotgun messenger sitting right beside you, all right? I suppose you don't know much about robbing caravans.
Not much, I guess. No.
Well, nor do I. But I know a thing or two about protecting them. And if a robber sees some strong men sitting up front, 2 of them guns for hire, then they're gonna wait for the next set of fools to come on through.
Unless they take the guns to mean they're carrying something valuable. Instead of pre-cut timber and some tools.
It's really frustrating that there are no graphic narrative classes for me to
trust me
join,
on this. You
like
are
a college.
overthinking it.
England does
You
not
hire
give
a
a
gun,
shit
you
about
hire
that.
peace of mind and a deterrent.
It's been unfortunate.
So I'll sit here
I mean,
looking
all of
big and
us,
scary.
for all
you
of
can
us, like, yeah,
concentrate on
I'd
the
love
horses.
to study media
All right.
in some way or something.
I'll
but
do just that.
yeah, here it's not
Maybe
supported
I've
either.
done this kind of
Guess
thing
it
before,
maybe in almost all of
maybe I can't
Europe,
handle a
maybe
weapon.
it's not too
But
supported.
I'm not so different from you, partner.
I think you might be.
People wonder how you can handle it, living by your gun. But it's the same as any other occupation, really.
Hey, we're taking the next right, up towards Manzanita Post.
I was just going to say, when I get home, I put my gun on the rack and it stays there. I mean it, it really stays there. I don't even think about it. My mind's on my wife and the little ones. I'm chopping wood, mending the roof, putting the kids to bed. But when I'm out here, I'm watching the tree line. I got my gun at the ready. And I'm trying to make my employer as comfortable as possible.
That's, real good of you.
You're in good hands. I know this country well.
Good. Am I finally gonna meet this tool maker?
Now, Niels, he's an acquired taste, but boy, can he work metal. Norwegian, you see? Viking blood. Fellas up there used to worship a god with a hammer.
Ah,
Guess I
nice.
figures they'd still be making them. I'm
Thor
not sure
reference?
how much English he speaks, but Niels knows tools. And he knows me. So we'll see if we can get him to give you some.
This is the spot. Just up ahead.
Okay.
You boys wait here. After you, Mr. Milton. Like I said, Nils is an acquired taste. Let me do the talking.
There he is, working away.
Nils. Nils, it's me. Willard Wayne.
Okay.
This is my associate, Jim Milton.
Okay.
He heard you was the best. Best smith around. He needs some tools. He's building a ranch house up at Beecher's Hope.
Beecher's Hope, okay.
Have you got any made?
Okay.
Like I said, an acquired taste, but a heart of gold, and he's the best. You off someplace, Nils?
Okay.
So Milton is working with Cake's Hardwood and Timber in town. Should I get them to pay you and add it to his bill up there?
Okay.
Come on, let's get moving.
Interesting fellow.
Okay.
All right, then. Beecher's Hope. They've been trying to sell that property for some time, hadn't they? Took a look at it myself, as it so happens. Seemed like a lot of work. Too much for me. But more power to you. Must have seen something in it I couldn't. World needs...
Oh, shit!
Everyone find some cover!
God damn it, Charles is right.
Damn! Keep your head down! What? Where'd they come from?
Sure.
Villagers Where'd they come from? It's the... You okay? Watch out for arrows! Tree line! Your waist is the least of your worries. Shit! Got around us! My damn shoulder! Look out! Got Satan! They're pulling back! Come to the wagon!
All right. You alive? No. Mr. Devon, you okay?
Yes.
That the last of them?
I think so.
There's more! They got the tools!
They grabbed Mr. Wayne!
All right, you stay here, guard the wagons. Charles, come on!
Mr. Milton! Mr. Smith! This way! Help me! Mr. Devon! Over here! Help me! Get some cover!
You mean they drew us in? We have to get past them!
They climbed up in the tree! They climbed up in the trees! Shoot the ones up there first! Shoot that bastard off his branch! You see him? Hide! In the branches!
What? No.
They're still up there! High in the tree! Okay, let's move! He took him down the hill! We have more arrows for you! These woods are ours! We've come the right way! They're down the hill! Where are they coming from? We got you now, you can't kill me! Watch out!
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that! Come on! They're covering the retreat! Put him down! Let's keep moving! We gotta be gaining on them! I hope so! They're like ghosts! Oh, let's hold me! Damn them! It's all over now! Hold on, Mr. White! Knock your bones! Let's go! Skinner's ain't gonna hurt! I'm gonna slice you up good! Where is he? Mr. Wayne, we're right here! No! We cleared him. Keep going. Where's Wayne? Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
Charles, I found the tools. Now, where's Mr...
Shit.
All right. Shit.
Jesus. We gotta move fast. Come on.
Let's go. Back to the road.
God damn it! A few minutes ago, he was chewing my ear off.
You knew what he was getting into.
Did he?
Skinner. Everyone knows.
Except me!
Later, John.
Charles, you all right carrying him?
I got it. There's no use in you getting bloody, too.
Is it bad?
They opened him up pretty good. Mr. Wayne didn't make it. Dear Lord, no. We have to get out of here. You take him in the back wagon. Come on, help me.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, my Lord. What'd they do to him?
Nothing nice.
Got it. Okay. John, I'm riding with you. Get us back to Beaches. Yeah!
Those were the Skinner brothers?
I told you I was worried.
Sadie said something too. What kind of land have I bought?
It's not the land. The Skinners move around. They're here for now.
I thought this kind of bloodshed was meant to be over with. What was all the nonsense about civilization?
This kind of bloodshed is different. Folks have been killed, sure. For good reason and bad. But rarely just for the fun of it.
That was fun for them?
No. Not that time. Most folk don't usually put up with such a fight.
Then I hope we put an end to it.
There was a caravan a few months back. Massacred. Men, women, children. Ended up like Wayne. Or worse.
Damn. Uncle! 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 You useless sack of crap.
I was keeping guard.
Really?
Whoa. What happened?
Skinner brothers.
Lot of them?
Enough. Once this is done, I'll take Mr. Devon back to town and get poor Mr. Wayne buried.
Okay. Be careful.
Oh, I will. But I'm fairly sure we scared him off for now.
Bad business. Well, we'll be safe together.
Sure. If you say so.
And John, I love you. Don't you forget that.
Yeah, if I'm gonna talk to Uncle, this better be about building a house.
Those plans make any sense?
Oh, sure. Seems easy enough, I think. How hard can it be? But I'll tell you what I think, just to be safe. I'll do the reading and planning, and you do the building.
How did I know you'd try to weasel out of doing any work?
Oh, now, that is plain unfair. It's inaccurate and not what's gonna happen. I'm simply gonna use what I've got, which is a brain. While you use what you've got, which is less of a brain.
Let's get started.
Well, first thing it says the foundation, which involves moving those heavy wooden joists. Definitely not a job for a man with terminal lumbago, unless you want to dig a 6-foot deep hole for me when the workday's over.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, here comes Charles. Maybe he can lighten the mood a little.
How'd you get on?
He'll be back, but not for a while.
Charles, dear boy, John needs help moving these joists. Now, come on. Get a move on. We gotta get started before the rains come.
You're very annoying.
He's right. We should get on with this.
Yes! The music kicks in. Let's build a house, boys. Let's go. Nice. Nice.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together.
Oh, damn. Oh, you can actually fail that. Let's do this, come on.
Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter any weather, we're together.
You did it.
And I think that's
You built a
everything.
house. Built a house. You did it.
John Marston.
I can finally sleep.
You have a home.
What?
So
What?
do you.
Oh, I know.
We built the house. We built
And you,
it.
Charles.
from
As long
scratch.
as you'll stay with us.
Thank you.
God knows how long it took us.
Gentlemen.
We did it. Look at my beard.
this happy
Good
home.
all while working.
Wait
I
till
will.
this fool gets his woman back.
My darling Abigail, I hope you and Jack are doing well. I remain a fool, and I'm sure I shall die a fool. But I'm trying very hard to be something like the man you deserve. I have done something very silly in an effort to impress you. And that is, I've purchased a home. The land you read about in the newspaper up at Beecher's Hope is now ours, and we are going to try our hand at ranching. Mr. Geddes kindly helped me buy the land. I met Uncle while I was coming out of the bank, and while I know your feelings about him, he has been enormously helpful. In
Really?
his own fashion.
Of course.
Charles Smith has also appeared and is unsurprisingly a pillar of strength. Together, we've built you a home. I hope soon to show it to you. I miss you and the boy more than I can express. Please, come back to me. Yours always, John. Uncle, I thought you was... Where the hell?
Whew. Where is Uncle? Now, you know what? We built the house. I said I'd stop streaming when we build the house. I kind of thought at the end of the mission, Abigail and Jack would come back. But I'll save that for another time. I am so tired right now. And I will gladly get some shut-eye. But this was such a fun stream. Again, the epilogue has been impressing me a lot. I'm not really ready to leave this game yet. And John is surprisingly... I care for him a lot. So, I think I'll hold off of... I think I want to try and finish this game first before streaming anything else. So the next stream will most likely be this... Maybe this weekend. I'll try tomorrow or Sunday to stream this. Hopefully we can maybe finish the epilogue during that stream. But yeah, I'm calling this one. I'm calling it a night right now. I hope maybe that's. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but like I said, I need some sleep. This was massively fun. I'm super glad we finally built the house, man. The iconic John Marston house. Maybe just Marston house. Really great stream. See you later, dude. Get some sleep. Yeah. See you later too. Have a great evening. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching.